should be. Hopefully it's what it should be. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And it's Drink Champs motherfucking Yappy Hour. Make some noise! And right now, when we talk about legends of legends, when we talk about, you know, bar lords, people who tested the time, who standed the test of the time, people who were the first kind of drink champs.
No. There wouldn't be no drink champs.
Yeah.
Potentially, if there was no.
Yes. And
took my crown. They took my crown.
Right.
Yes. And they represented it. They held it down. And we are that version in podcasts. And we salute them, we respect them. We've been trying to get them for 6 years.
I'm a phone call away.
Fan favorite. We've been trying to get y'all for 6 years.
How you gonna be drink champs not have the licks on?
And we also were starving for all three too. We were starving.
J-Ro was supposed to be here.
Supposed to be
big
here.
up to J-Ro.
He got hurt. He sent me some hospital papers and shit.
What's up, everybody? I'm J-Ro from the Alkaholiks, and I want to give a big thank you shout out from Drink Champs, finally having the Alkaholiks on. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I had a shoulder injury and I had to stay home, but Swift and Tash went, and they're going to tell you everything from the beginning of the licks to now what we got going on. Thank you guys for finally giving us our flowers.
Shout out to J-Ro, man.
You don't know what the fuck we talk about. We don't know who the legends we're bigging up. We don't know who the legends that we're saluting and saying that we respect them, we idolize them, and we did, you know, show them. We gotta show them so much love. In case you don't know who the fuck we talking about the one, the only, the motherfucking Alkaholiks. Did y'all officially change your name to the Licks at one point?
Nah, we just shortened it. We never really.
That wasn't a legal thing?
No,
it felt like a legal thing.
We dropped the album. We dropped the album as the Licks, one album. Technically we did, and then people was like, "That's some bullshit," so we changed it back to that.
But it wasn't legally. Like, it wasn't trying to
like Brothers changed their name to Smith and Wesson.
And Q-Tip did the abstract, vinyl releases and shit.
Nah, it was us trying some shit that didn't even really work in our favor, so we just kind of kept it moving.
The reason we did that was it was a point, like the reason why like people don't know, like we got booked for Soul Train once. This ain't the reason we changed our name, but shit added up though. So we got booked for Soul Train, and we went out, like Old Dirty said, nigga, we bought nice shit, nice clothes, all this shit.
Did you do the Soul Train line?
No, we didn't do the Soul Train line. We was trying to get on the Soul Train line, and we got to the dresser. We got, you know, the long ass line to be in front of Soul Train. We waving them motherfuckers, limo, all this shit. We get in the dressing room, about to, like, they, you know, telling us 10 minutes and all this shit and everything. And all of a sudden, this lady knocks on the door, and she was like, "Alcoholics, let me talk to you real quick." We step outside. She said Don Cornelius didn't know that we were called the Alkaholiks.
And that was a problem for him.
So he was like, "We can't put no alcoholics on national TV. Clip, go home." He was tripping.
I remember the time he played. Man, you know, you see Don Cornelius, you grew up with Soul Train, so you see him in person, you're like, Don, my man. Remember you went up to Don Cornelius and he was...
Oh yeah, this nigga funny though.
He kind of shunned me.
Rest in peace, Don Cornelius.
He wasn't black back then, I heard.
Nah.
He wasn't.
Don't let the Afro fool you, bro.
I'm not talking about him because he died.
But anyway.
God bless him. God bless him. But back then, that's what we heard.
But things like that, like it started, like we went to the, we was on the tour with, shout out Jerobi too. I heard he out here too.
Right down
we going to your spot after this, but
we was on the Bible Belt tour.
Yeah, they would let us perform on the Bible Belt.
They was like, nope.
You know, so
N.O.R.E has a different name for that. You call it the Chitlin Tour.
No, the Chitlin Circuit.
The Chitlin Circuit.
That's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
The Chitlin
It's the same
no, that's Tribe Called Quest tour.
On the Chitlin Circuit, you're going through the Bible Belt.
You said you're doing the tribe in the Bible Belt.
But the Chitlin Circuit is fuck it. Damn, sorry. Fuck. For lack of a better term.
Mississippi?
No, the Chitlin Circuit is
it's the
SOBs. Not So Be Live.
That might
but
shit.
the SOBs of the world.
Right.
Meaning SOBs is not a bad club.
Right.
It's not an upscale club, but it's a club where people come when you're on the come up.
Right.
Or when you have an established audience and you know you can sell this out.
Right.
That's what the chitlin circuit is. It's kind of like the bottom of the bottom. That's what chitlins are. That's where they call it the chitlin circuit.
Like we've been on the chitlin circuit.
We did a chitlin circuit tour with Biggie. It was
damn shit.
Yeah,
another thing too.
We gotta slow it down.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about all this shit.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, real talk.
I was on a tour with Biggie.
This is when he was.
He on that party and bullshit.
Oh, this is right after that. This is when he's doing big. I mean, Puffy's on the tour with him too.
And wait, where are you guys at in your?
Just the middle of the. I want to say this the middle of the beef.
No, this is where we at.
Tupac and
we're 2 albums deep. This is whenever his first album dropped. So we about 2 albums
before the
deep.
beef. Before the beef.
And he was starting to pop, and he just reached out to us like, "Hey, I'll come on tour with us." And
so wait, you saying you guys had 2 albums? So what? Hip Hop Junkies was out.
Hip Hop Junkies was it?
Second album, I think that was the first
I
single.
believe so.
ODB, rest in peace,
I believe
ODB.
so. But yeah. I mean, you know, chilling circuit's alright sometimes. You know?
But how we? I want to say this too. Shout out to my homeboy King T. King T.
Yeah,
Actually,
King T's a
Biggie.
legend.
Did King T put y'all on?
Yes.
Okay. Can we
T
describe
put a lot
that
of
first?
people
'Cause
on.
I honestly, can you remember the story you're about to say? Because people hate when I cut
got
people
you.
off.
I got you.
All right, but
Believe.
I just want to just establish that real quick because. All right, King T to us on the East Coast was a king.
Yeah.
We didn't travel to the. I mean, I'm gotta speak for New York and he from Miami.
Right.
Miami.
But
by way of LA, bro.
King T, like Too Short, those was like gods to us.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people think
To us too,
No,
man.
of course, I'm saying y'all from the West Coast, but a lot of people think that East Coast didn't show love or didn't give it up to the West
That's the
Coast,
point
and that's a lie.
That's the point I was about to make.
Okay.
And Swift could sock me right now if I'm lying.
No, please.
Listen.
Please, no violence.
Biggie used to tell us daily that King T, I don't want to say is his favorite rapper, or he told us if you listen to my album, listen to my album. And then listen to old King T's album. He said, "You can't tell where I got my style from."
Yeah.
Wow.
He said that's my favorite rapper.
Him and Puff told us that.
Like,
He said King T.
King T specifically was
on the tour bus every day. Like
he's like, listen to my voice tone and listen to him.
You can definitely hear West Coast influence with
Go back
Biggie.
and listen.
Absolutely.
Go back and listen to
Absolutely.
King T's Act the Fool album and just think Biggie in your head, and you're gonna think they're the same person.
These words came out of his mouth.
Like,
so,
wow.
you know,
Voice, everything, cadence, everything.
He gave him a lot of love, man.
All right, Ben, y'all going so fast.
I know.
Right, then. No, I'm with y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm catching up.
We was early. We didn't know we was sitting at the pieces for an hour, niggas.
I'm catching up. I'm catching up.
And we apologize.
Shout out to Shine. I just seen Shine walk out this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Shine, man.
Yes, we had Sean earlier. But let me ask y'all. Tupac.
Yeah.
Y'all got to meet the 3 different versions of Tupac.
Yeah.
One is the digital underground Tupac.
Yeah.
I didn't ever meet him. I met him twice.
That was my guy.
Once. I met with him. At one time he was walking out the. I mean, it was a studio session with.
You said
Johnny
you
Depp.
never really met him. Is what you said.
Except with him at the House of Blues one time.
That was my guy.
We slapped 5, and then the other time it was like he was drunk and mad about something.
Yeah.
It was just like a high and by.
I had a lot of experience.
We was walking by the thing. I go to the booth. He walk outside cussing somebody out.
And if you say the booth, you're talking about studio.
Yeah, studio.
Okay.
And shit. And
What studio? You remember?
I don't remember. It was like it was. He was cracking though. It was like I thought he would recognize me because I'm Tash and I got videos out of shit. No bueno. You know, like guys yelling this shit. I'm walking
What
this
Pac
way.
is this? This is Death Row Pop? Or this is
Death Row Pop. And everything. And I remember
he didn't recognize nobody at Death Row Pop.
But I remember Johnny J, he introduced me to the studio, rest in peace. And I want to say with the dude named T-Fly, but I can't remember. But anyway, Johnny J playing a beat. And there's no disrespect. I love Tupac music and all that shit. But I just didn't really know him and shit. But he was playing a beat, and I started freestyling to it and shit like that. And first of all, there's a whole bunch of niggas I don't know. So I'm kind
But you in Tupac's session?
Yeah, no, it was Johnny J invited to.
Johnny J's the producer that did all that.
But I think Tupac might have liked the beat that I was rapping on or something because he came back in the studio, walked right past me, and he said, "Johnny J, come in here." And he went into another room, and the mic is still on. You know what I'm saying? I could just hear the nigga. Like, who is this motherfucker? How you got people in my studio? You know what I'm saying? So that was the wrong time to sit down and kick it with Pac. But with that being said, I wasn't feeling it. It was a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? It wasn't good for me to be there at that time and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I made up an excuse and shit. I said I gotta use the phone real quick, and I boned out because it was one of them things like
I get what you mean.
Kind of like the time in Miami when I was out here.
He brings it up all the time.
Listen to me. I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up.
Just tell the story.
I know I fucked up. Listen, don't tell the story. Don't tell the story. Don't tell one person. And I know one person way.
You gotta tell both versions. The John version and the song.
I
just know N.O.R.E's version. He told me when he was overseas on tour.
Yeah.
Listen. Let me just
I know
tell
I
you
fucked
something.
up though.
I could not let anything happen to you.
That's right.
Let me just tell you something.
I know I fucked up.
Bottom line, we'll get into it later.
Damn, it was that bad?
Specifics in particular. You were just so drunk and you was beefing with a guy.
That was your manager.
No, it was a guy named Chris Jones. Chris Jones, right hand man, is Raul from Terror Squad, and they came.
I know about. Wait.
Yeah, and you was disrespectful and you did not even.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what. See, that's not what happened. No, okay.
We got witnesses.
Okay, listen.
You want to get into it? Let's go. I'm gonna save it.
Maybe this is what the drunk was. I wasn't making shit like you said. The story so many times is wrong, but you still.
Okay, so what you thought happened?
Okay, this is what I thought happened. Okay. You was in the studio session on one end of Hit Factory in Miami.
It's actually Circle House.
Okay, Circle House.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was my signed to Dr. Dre down the hallway at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm here visiting him, but he had like his mom and there was something going on with his family and shit. So we ain't had no, I had just moved out here and shit. Another drunk move.
You was living out here?
He was living out here.
But
bad
for
move.
a second. But it was
I can't know.
But anyway, he's like, I can't. But
no wonder we were seeing him at Blackbird all the time.
Yeah, nigga, I was walking down the street today. Niggas had stories. They was like, Tash, you remember that time? I was like, ah, shit. All right, where was we?
Okay.
Oh, so okay, I thought it was your manager. That's what he said to me. Right?
Okay, no. It's the white guy. You remember? It was the white guy.
Yeah, but I thought he was I don't know. I don't even think I talked to you yet or something like that. But he said something about N.O.R.E. and I said, oh yeah, he's down the hall. Okay, cool. But he had like a fresh ass car, like a Corvette, like a 72 or something like that.
Okay.
I'm fucked. I'm just in my own.
Let's go there.
I smoke cigarettes then. You know what I'm saying? Still do, but bad habit. But I remember that the dude said, y'all rock these in LA or so whatever he said, he told me I could sit. He said, have a seat or something, like an old school classic car or something. And I had a cigarette and I sat in the car with the cigarette and he lost his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get the fuck out there with the and all this shit. And when somebody's yelling at you, your first reaction is to yell back. So we argue, fuck you, all down this hallway and shit. I was about to go with Bishop Lamont and them this way. And I didn't really know who was in the studio with him. You know what I'm saying? So he yelling this shit. I know he would know and everything, but I said, let me just address it, just see if he wants, let's get it cracking. If we don't get it cracking, I thought it was just him, you know what I'm saying, by himself. So he go in his room and shit, and I went down there, I'm like, let me just see what's up and everything. And I busted the room and shit. Goons everywhere, nigga. And he must have ran in like, hey, this nigga tripping and shit. So when I walked in, it was like one of them, quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I realized like that commercial like that. Well, I go, want to get away or whatever whatever that commercial was, nigga. Another time I had to get the fuck up out of there. I looked at him and he was looking like, nigga, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, what's up, N.O.R.E? Then he was looking at me like, nah, don't give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, I'm fucked up. I'm gonna go down here. And then I went down there and I was like, nigga, I don't know what just happened.
Everything you said was correct until what you don't know was you came back.
I did.
And then the beat start playing. And we sitting there, I'm doing a record for Chris Jones.
What happened?
And then you just start rhyming on the beat.
Oh, no.
Look, your sense all coming to him.
Oh, no.
You ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
He's like,
but this is my man, so I'm looking.
Right.
Now, he just called Raul, he called all the Terror Squad dudes, and I'm looking like, all right, chill. This is no way this happens. Man,
I felt that.
I cannot let nothing happen. I'm going to die for him tonight.
I felt that.
So, but then you left, like you said, everything you just said, maybe that's when you blacked out. Because when you
I know when I walked in, you looked at me like, nigga, you looked at me like, nigga, dog.
I said, yo, please, are you okay?
Because I was yelling all the way down the hall, like, motherfucker, da. This way
you was like, yo, chill, I'm good, N.O.R.E. So then, boom, let me just take it from there. And then the beats start coming on, and you sitting there in the corner, and you just chilling for a second, and everyone start writing their shit. And then you just say,
he started going.
I'm looking for my side, man. I was hungry, man. I was hungry, dude. I was hungry.
That's why he don't drink anymore.
Hey, look, man, these are good stories. It's
a great story.
I apologize. That's why we hear you ain't see me cracking that yet. Like this is all we go. Half that shit would be gone by now. You know what I'm saying? But I made a commitment to myself, my mom, my kids, my peoples, him, everybody. I said I couldn't do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
But let's not rush. What What made you guys come together as a group and say, let's label ourselves alcoholics?
Well,
right?
that came.
Wait, hold on, because you know why? Me and DEFN, it wasn't like, because see, y'all had to live up to y'all name.
Yeah.
Me and unless you tell me the story different.
Right.
Me and DJ EFN hold on. Me and DJ EFN lived up to that name. That's how we got the name.
Okay.
Is that similar to how you guys
similar.
got the
Very,
name?
very, very similar story because we came up under King T.
Okay.
Y'all weren't originally from Michigan?
Nah.
We were originally from Ohio.
Wow.
But you know that was earlier in
Columbus in the house.
The Bay Area.
The group, everybody?
Nah,
me and Tash are from Ohio originally. J-Ro's from Pacoima in LA.
Okay.
But I was King T's DJ.
Wow.
You know, right after his first album dropped. And but separate from that, him and J-Ro, that's how I met King T through J-Ro. Him and J-Ro and DJ Pooh, they all had a group together back in the days. So
what's the name of that group?
Total Control. Yeah, just Total Control.
Wow.
Sound like an old school.
Yeah, legendary. Yeah.
So when J-Ro hooked me up with him, I was originally going on tour with him cutting hair at the barber. You know what I'm saying? He had no
I ain't gonna
idea.
lie, you just named like 3 jobs you had.
Tell me the story.
He was about to say a 4th job.
The real reason we here.
I did tune-ups on the road.
I did it all, bro. I played my position.
I can tell. I like that.
But I was ready, though. I was ready. They didn't know I was ready for. I was doing DJ battles and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I was battle ready.
You're not gonna be E Swift without being nice.
Yeah. So
who came first, E Swift or Rob Swift?
Probably me. He was older.
Good question, N.O.R.E. on DJ
That's
shit.
my guy, though. So whatever it is. Rob is nice.
Drink champs, you gotta tell that story for the fans. But how he got the job to DJ for King T? King T already had a DJ.
Yeah, DJ Aladdin.
He went over DJ
No joke.
Which is a legend.
No joke. Right.
Did you say DJ Pooh?
Yeah, I was staying with
Friday?
him.
Who wrote Friday?
After high school, I went to live with him and his
Okay.
Uncle Rob and everything.
Right,
But he
let's talk about that. When you took the DJ job, let's go.
Yeah. I basically his DJ was DJ Aladdin. On the way back from a show, DJ Aladdin gets in an accident, breaks both of his legs.
Keep Cooley.
No, his show DJ. So
you say Aladdin, you talk about like
DJ Aladdin.
DJ Aladdin, man.
The genie, Aladdin.
He's like one of the best DJs out of LA. So he couldn't go on tour. J-Ro was like, E Swift gets busy. He's like, oh, word? So he came over to my house.
E Swift the barber gets busy.
Yeah. He had no idea. And he makes beats. And so it's like, oh, for real? So, he came over to my house. And I was already practicing for a DJ battle. So I just went into my routine. I went all out. And I was wrapped up bells. I was taking my Adidas off, scratching my nose, my tennis shoe. I'm like, I'm gonna get this job. Right? Showing up, he left out there. Boom, you're my DJ. So from that moment on, I just became King T's DJ. And then I started playing them beats. He was like, oh shit. Then he took me to DJ Pooh, who showed me the ropes in the studio. Because I was a bedroom DJ, battle DJ, house party DJ. I was making beats in my headphones. You know what I'm saying? I would play
bedroom DJ.
Yeah, man.
What does that mean?
I mean, you
Like
DJ in your bedroom.
Bedroom DJ too.
Yeah.
You got your turntables in your bedroom.
I thought that mean you DJ for your girl.
You practicing your bedroom.
Play Alcaholiks and shit like that.
I did that too.
You let it take it somewhere else.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
DJ. A bedroom DJ is you wake up in your bedroom, you wake up in the morning, your turntable's sitting right there.
on the couch.
You roll out of bed and you get up there and you start getting it in. You never would?
I guess I'm a bedroom
I'm
MC.
start calling motherfuckers bedroom.
It's bedroom. It's a lot of bedroom DJs.
That's where all DJs start.
That's actually a compliment because that means they're like a real DJ. Yeah. So
okay, so let's stay focused. The name Alkaholiks. How did we get there? Was you guys drinking Old English?
Oh, hold on. I brought something.
Black Eight Ball.
Just to memorialize today.
They're gonna Tiger Bone in there? What is that?
I'll do you one better.
Give it to me.
Okay, it goes together.
There you go. No, but the name King T, once again, like we were known for drinking. Don't get it twisted. We were drunks.
So let's be clear. Y'all were alcoholics before y'all were called alcoholics.
Yeah. Precisely.
Well, King T came up with the name, right?
He did. Me and J-Ro was sitting at King T's house. He had an idea to have a group called the Alkaholiks. It was going to be him, myself, J-Ro, and we needed another member. which was obviously Tash. He was the illest nigga that was around us, like
he
rap
was definitely the
wise.
drunkest
The
one.
illest,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
But he was in Ohio, caught up in some bullshit.
Wow.
So I was like, we gotta put Tash in the group, and I was like, y'all know what's gonna happen when we put Tash in the group,
Okay,
right?
why does that?
Say that.
What is that for? Why did you say?
It was like, oh, we go
Because Tash is out of control.
At the time.
At the time, he's out of control.
He wasn't out of control like that.
Catastrophe.
He got a strong personality. He was a catastrophe, right? Behind the
Like
scenes.
my friend Tragedy lived up to being a tragedy.
Yeah, but he was.
He's my friend. I love him.
There was no close second. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. That's the Alkaholiks, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, we was really drinking a lot. Like, we was doing all the, I don't know if y'all familiar with the St. Ides commercials.
Of course, absolutely.
Right? We had the contract.
I need to ask a personal question.
Yep.
Was y'all doing Jägermeister?
Jägermeister.
We was drinking Jägermeister, but we was getting paid by St. Ides. You know what I'm saying? So every month, like
y'all did a commercial too?
We did all of them. I was producing the commercial
when
with me.
They had the
DJ
Biggie, the Snoop one.
Biggie, Snoop.
No, we didn't do it as Alkaholiks. No.
So I was.
No, but during that time frame.
Yeah. So we had the contract with St. Ides, and we was doing all of them, and they would pay us for them, but also every month, a fucking semi truck would pull up to my crib and just wheel in cases of 40 ounces.
Oh, that doesn't help for anything.
Didn't help at all. So you would walk in my house and you would just see cases of 40 ounces, just the whole wall. Just
so let me ask you: is there a difference between OE and St. Ides? Are they both malt liquor?
They're both malt liquors.
It's the same type of malt.
They're both
St.
city.
Ides taste.
What is malt?
St. Ides was trying to do this.
Yeah,
right.
They were first.
What is malt liquor?
I just heard it's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for any of us.
Shit that they scrape off the bottom of the shit that they make the beer in.
So kids, don't do this at home.
Yeah, exactly. Chitlins in the beer. You know what we used to do? You know Guinness Stout. You know the Guinness Stout bottles like that.
The gold one.
We used to have a shit.
Green one.
When we first started out.
No, Guinness Stout is. I'm sorry, it's brown. I'm thinking about private stock. Yeah, you know, I'm fucked up. Okay, go ahead.
Drink champ. But we used to take the Guinness Stout bottles and we'd drink, like our whole crew would drink half of it down. Then we'd pour the Guinness Stout in it, and the whole shit would turn black. And we called it Black 8 Ball.
Y'all wildin'.
And we started a trend, nigga. We started a trend, like everybody in the concerts, everybody drinking Black 8 Ball. We say it like 10 times on the album.
Yeah, we had this thing where when we was in the studio, everything we would drink, all the empty bottles, we'd throw it in this closet. And by the time our session was over, that shit, like you would open that. By the time we finished this album, you would open that closet door, and I'm talking about a deep closet. Fucking bottles would just come pouring out, you know what I'm saying? And we were like, oh shit, we really alcoholics. But
how could y'all write rhymes?
We didn't write nothing. It was just
that freestyle.
Nah. How was you?
I never wrote to a beat. That's what people trip off. Like all MCs is different and shit. But I never wrote to a beat.
You had it written and then you just put it out to a beat.
I go to the car, like you know how like sessions where they play the beat, you got 8 MCs just and the beat go over. And I got a short attention span, so I've never done it like that. I always write my lyrics like a cappella, and then
you adapted it to the beat.
So if I say it through the shit, that don't fit. If I say it that would fit, I might have to take a line or two out, but everything a cappella.
Yeah.
Everything.
Wow. That's crazy. Now, at one point, you guys hook up with Pharrell.
No, you going way too fast forward. What? We gotta go to the first album, man.
You can go to the first album. Fuck it. Whenever I ever had a structure about questions.
We were from Soul Train to Pharrell.
All
right, we'll go to Pharrell and we'll go backwards again.
You want to go? Let's just this thing.
No, the first album. Let's go back to the first album.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Like, tell us the makings of the album.
This is loud.
This is loud.
Yeah, loud. And this is the beginning of loud. Nobody knew what loud was gonna be.
There's no Wu-Tang.
No,
not yet.
No.
This exhibit?
No.
Not
There's
yet.
no exhibit?
No, you guys first, then exhibit.
Right.
You're the first.
But realistically, though,
we're not the first loud sign. Twister was on loud before us, and there was this group called Madcap.
I remember Mac. Yep.
Remember Madcap
from the West Coast as well.
Yeah, from the West Coast as well. That's how we.
Shout out Coke. He doing big things right now.
Steve Griffin got hair at this time.
Steve Griffin had a lot of hair.
That's a great.
That's a good timestamp. He has hair at this time. So this is early Steve.
So how did Steve discover you guys?
This guy named Fabian Duvernay. He took him our demo, and from there it was like it kind of moved fast after that because we had most of the stuff on our first album. We had kind of done in the demo phases. You know what I'm saying? But we went back in and touched some stuff up. But what happened was we had got a demo deal back in the days. You remember the demo deals? To give you a little money to go in the studio, see what you got.
Right.
And
this was the labels had money.
Yeah, this is what A&M Records. And we went in there and they gave us a couple days in the studio, and we came out with like 20 songs in like 3 days. So once that didn't work out, we had that demo tape to shop around. So we went to Loud Records and played it.
And what was on that demo?
Go to any other label?
Make Room was on that demo. Whew. Yeah,
but
Make Room.
The dude Fade, I remember distinctly too. We had that demo floating around, and Madcap had a studio session, and Fade was in there. And Fade worked with Madcap. That was the first group on Loud.
Okay.
They had a studio session somewhere in LA, and we went to it. And I remember we played the demo for Fade at the studio.
Yeah.
And he was like, Steve Rifkin gotta hear this shit, man. Y'all niggas on one right now.
Was Steve on the West Coast at this time?
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't on the East Coast.
When we started with Steve,
Steve
had an office. He had an office with one cubicle.
Yeah.
One. You know what I'm saying? And it evolved from that to
in the West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But I think he had an office. Did he have an office in New York then?
I don't think not yet.
We used to go up there every day, dude, just like partying and shit.
And wait, what year is this though? When
This
the
was
demo was
92.
being shot?
92.
Wow.
92.
And this is like the heyday. Like this is the beginning of the classic, like LA underground era.
Yeah, this is like right at the cusp of where all that where you was catching glimpses of underground LA hip hop,
Right.
and it wasn't like the G-Funk stuff that was
Right.
more mainstream. We had it was groups like the Black Eyed Peas and stuff coming from the underground.
Right.
And,
Before they had Fergie.
yeah, before all that, like they was super hip hop heads. Far Side and all them was bubbling on the underground. There was the whole Good Life movement and all that stuff.
And then once you guys got on, Liquid
Project
Crew
Blow.
was Diamond
Yeah, once we
People
got
and
on, we
everybody.
kinda-
the Far Eye and
Well, what happened with us though, man, is when we started doing our live shows, we was bringing all the chicks was coming out to see us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, light-skinned.
Right, because we was light skinned.
Yes, that's exactly why.
right.
Light skin love, all my light skin brothers out there. Light skin love.
rappers, and we came out light
To this day, I got an announcement, right? I got an announcement.
all the women start coming out. They was like, oh shit, we can do this hip hop with the women coming out. We was like, yeah, and
That was like Drake as a group.
there you go. Holy shit, a Drake group? He said Drake as a group.
I killed that.
Wait, Tash, you have an announcement today? What's your announcement?
I'll announce it later.
That was real shit. But yeah, and we kind of made our own lane. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really like doing the whole good life thing, but we was kind of doing our own shit. And then I don't know, man, it just took off from there. Like, yeah, people was fucking.
And did y'all think because, I mean, y'all could really, really help us with this argument because a lot of people assume or they think that because the East Coast, or rather New York at the time, was very essential to what was going on, that New York didn't show love.
Okay.
I know that for y'all to be something totally different.
100%.
So, but I don't know that to be a fact. I know from what I heard.
Right.
People, I love the licks. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. But I don't know y'all personal story.
Right.
At that time, New York was running the thing. Did y'all ever? It's a two-part question. One, did y'all ever perform in the tunnel?
Yes.
And then two.
No, did we?
We never performed, but we was in that motherfucker.
We did with Exhibit. I think we
all
did with
the time.
Exhibit.
Okay, so you didn't perform.
Nah,
But you really
we was in that motherfucker every
plenty
Sunday.
of
Was on
times.
Sunday.
Every Sunday, yeah.
Every
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
That's the scaredest I've been. Nigga,
Scaredest?
no, I'm saying scared. What I mean by that is the bathroom with the chicks in
Yeah, it's unisex bathroom.
Yeah, but it was like I don't know, like it was weird to me.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared. I mean,
Weird
scared
to me.
of it.
Yeah, and I just go there every Sunday.
Yeah.
But
it was like.
and did you
I was there with my dick out.
feel New York love? Did you
all day.
Okay,
Like we spent a lot of time in New York, especially me. Like I was mastering and mixing a lot of our albums in New York, and I would be
at
out.
Chungking?
Oh man, where was I? I was everywhere. I was at Sony Studios.
Okay.
I did a lot of shit at D&D when I was doing some other stuff. We'll get into that.
You mixed in D&D? Don't mix it.
No, I didn't mix it D&D. I did some tracking there. No.
Just track the shit.
No, I know better.
We caught a bunch of
Yeah, the few. I was in Chunking at the.
God bless me. I'm sorry.
But
Duck down here.
it was to the point where like when our music started getting out there, people didn't really realize just based off the sound of the music that we was from the West Coast. They thought we was from New York somewhere. They just couldn't figure out.
We got that music, though.
Right. They just couldn't figure out what part. You know what I mean? Like, what borough y'all in? I'm like, we on the West Coast.
It's because y'all was super lyrical, and at that time we didn't really understand.
No, I think it was an era of it though that you had Cypress too. You had
Cypress did their first video in Harlem. So it was different from them. Like Cypress, we didn't. It wasn't like we assumed. Motherfucker, the first shot we saw was in Harlem.
Actually, our second video.
That is their assumption.
Our second video.
Like if you see my first video in Slauson Swap
what video
what the fuck you gonna think I'm from?
What video you saying? Real estate?
Huh?
Which video you saying for Cypress?
With the first video I ever saw was Cypress, they was in Cypress Hills in New York.
Or Killer Man? Because the first video was Real Estate.
I think Killer Man.
I seen Killer Man.
Yeah. We had the bucket hat.
I didn't see that. What hit video music box was Killer Man, and they was in New York.
Right.
So there was no way that I first off.
But if you're listening to the lyrics, you know they not from New York.
I didn't.
Okay,
that's
your problem.
And two, I never even knew what a Mexican was.
And they Cuban. Cuban Mexican.
Well, I only identified with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Right. So if you wasn't Puerto Rican, Dominican, or if you was Latino, period, I put you in that category, and I'm Latino. So when I looked at Cypress Hills, I automatically said, "Oh, that's the Puerto Ricans from Harlem." I never identified with them. I never heard that, when they were saying.
So you're just not listening to any of the lyrics, and you're just.
I don't know what East Los means. The fuck? I just found out that.
But then we
East Los. We really confused East Los Angeles. God bless me.
Don't mind our arguments that we have.
What I was about to say is
normal. We do it sometimes.
What really would throw some confusion in the mix of us being from the West Coast is our second video was the song Liquid and Only When I'm Drunk. Ralph McDaniels directed that shit, and we filmed that shit in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we said, that's
See?
Okay, wait, really quick. I just want to say something. I just want to make a statement.
I want to know this.
Hold on, this thing. This is the thing. This is the problem. That whenever something is lyrical, it has to automatically be assumed it's New York, and that's the problem here. That's the problem we're having here.
Okay. That's your problem.
No, that's the argument we always have. If something being lyrical, it's got to. We're confusing it with New York.
We're good. Okay.
And that's the thing that I've always argued. Because from Miami, I was always arguing and advocating lyricists as well.
Okay.
If you were certain lyrical, then no, it's East Coast. It's New York style.
Right.
No, we talking Miami shit.
But what is lyrical though? Is it what you talking about? Because you got it faster or something?
No.
Big
It's
word.
wordplay. It's
People say
wordplay.
They say I'm lyrical all the time.
You are
if you think about it, I'm just rapping about beer and partying and shit.
But if you put it, it's how you rap.
It's a motherfucker. It's lyrical.
It's how you rap about it.
Okay.
It's not the subject. It's the way you rap.
You're not just saying my leg, I beg. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look what just playing on my lap. Can I light this up?
Light it up.
We got to get to
Please, light up.
All right.
You don't need permission.
All right, here we go.
Holy shit. This
is the new tech.
Right
like, for real, it was years I couldn't get this motherfucker to smoke weed for shit.
Oh, he couldn't get me to drink beer for shit.
And then when he started smoking weed, I was like, that's the Rico I was right there. He's like,
so what was, being that we on Drink Champs, what was the moment where you said, you know what, I'm going to slow down on drinking?
I mean, I don't think it was one moment. I think it was more like an accumulation of a whole bunch of moments. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, ugly, everything. Don't let me. But I just felt like, a big part of it. I met a girl, right? And sometimes, they say you got spiritual. I mean, what's called a partner, life partner, whatever. I forgot what it's called. Soulmate. Yeah. Soulmate, right. So I met this girl named Michelle and everything. And when I realized that I was fucking up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And in fucking up, it's gonna be people around you that tell you, look, dude, you fucking up. Or it's gonna be people that encourage you to fuck up more so they look better. Right. So I realized a whole first of all, I party for this is realistic. I partied for 12 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Every day, nonstop, a fifth a day, party, studio, back to the thing, see my kids, go over here, and back to the party. Every day I was waking up not serious about shit. So basically, the sweetheart lady, she basically just put me to the side and said, you better than that. You know what I'm saying? And she just, started off being my friend and everything, but then I realized that you need more people like that. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about a relationship or marriage. You know, I mean, I don't know, point at you and say, you know how we do all this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't do that. Okay, well, I'll put over there. But, you know, it's probably some married people in the crowd right here, but they'll tell you that.
Married. Oh, those niggas
none
niggas.
And none of these motherfuckers, these are players, okay. But
they're all players.
But anyway, I'm just saying, that's what really did it when somebody from the outside that love you more than you love yourself.
And she became your wife?
Nah, but you know, you know what I'm saying? It's my girl and shit.
Okay.
Michelle, shout out Michelle. But I'm trying to figure out what's on it. You got the keef on here?
Oh yeah, we got the keef. We got the hash in there.
It's that smoke chance.
Yeah, it's everything.
Tash,
we done smoking this.
to the smoke.
Right.
Okay, I just need to
became my.
Okay, No, but I'm just saying that like basically like there's people out there that's gonna see this shit too with a problem. You know what I'm saying? So if you see this problem in advance, it's a better thing than you know, you could die from liver cancer or something if you let it. But this thing like think of like you know Meth and Red when they came out, they smoked weed and they let people know Cypress Hill, all the groups that you know that's what they land.
That was their thing,
right? What's the first thing you want to do when you see the motherfuckers backstage at the crowd over here with it? You want to smoke with them. So we got signed pretty much a couple years after high school. You know what I'm saying? We turned 21. We was already rap. You know, we got the first album out, we doing our thing. Everybody we encountered, it was a routine. They want to buy you a drink it with you, and take a picture. You know what I'm saying? So
But they taking pictures of Instagrams back then?
Nah, this do the click. You gotta go to the photo
shit. Oh no, niggas had the real Kodak lens back then.
Yeah, they had
the whole shit.
Right.
It looked like Lenny S out there.
But make a long story short story long, whatever. You know, it just a lot of people came to me and they pulled me to the side a lot, and they was like, dude, just like you know that story that me and you just told and shit. I could have died that night. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember how the niggas looking at me. But what I mean is, if I could tell, like I don't knock people for drinking and shit. I did it for years and shit. Y'all do your thing. I'm surprised.
No, listen, man, this shit is a poison.
No, listen to me.
Let's keep it 100.
Everybody listen. Do what you want to, but if you see it's a problem,
in moderation, everything
first thing you gotta
cool.
do is embrace a problem. You know what I'm saying? Once you embrace it, then you fix it.
Right.
Okay. Like J-Ro's not here right now, but all the talking and complaining about it is not gonna bring you here. So we gotta make the best of it. I hope you get better soon. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I did. I said, you know what? I checked myself into this. It's like a program. It's not like a rehab where you go for. You know, you stay there for a month or whatever. It's like, I just made a dedication.
Like an outpatient type.
Where was it at? Malibu?
Nah, hell no. I think it was in Vegas.
You and Britney Spears was in
Vegas. It's my crib. I live in Vegas now.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You know,
y'all live in Flavor live in Vegas?
Yeah, I seen Flavor the other day.
Yeah, I see Flavor all the time out there.
Live in Vegas.
It's a lot.
And you look healthy as fuck, Tash, by the way. You look healthy as fuck.
I must have been looking fucked up before, because everybody say that, man. Everybody say that. Okay, I'll take it, but how was I looking back then? That's what I mean by niggas didn't tell you that.
No, we was telling you. We was telling him. Trust me.
How do you get sober in the most drunkest place in the world?
In Vegas?
Stay in the house.
Yes. I mean, Vegas don't even have a
because I did it. You know how like
Nah.
you know how like if they some people and shit like you overdo something to stop like to break the habit or something. You know what I mean?
No.
Like some people. Okay, look.
You hit rock bottom, bro. Let's just say that.
Did you?
Yeah,
You hit rock bottom.
But see, there's a difference. You know, how people hit rock bottom. They go broke. They do this.
No. But spiritually, you probably hit rock bottom.
I just know I was better than that, and just I lost interest in the music for a minute. It was like it was a lot of bullshit coming out, and I was thinking, this might not be my lane. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing other stuff, and I didn't realize that I love hip hop so much. Like fuck what everybody else doing, just come back to this. So I took a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? So really, the quarantine and all that shit was me just bettering myself.
This is after you guys did Lick Nuts?
This was
after that.
Now, that's probably when he came to the realization, like, yo, I need.
And I'm gonna tell you, I don't even think I told him. I'm gonna tell you,
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Beat nuts.
Lick nuts. All right, good.
And I'm gonna tell you, the last time I dropped,
after you lick some nuts, you stop drinking.
No. See, that's.
It sounded terrible.
I caught the tail end of that. I don't even want to say that. That was that. The
Lick Nuts is a group with the Alkaholiks.
Yeah, with Beat Nuts and Alkaholiks.
Let's be clear.
It's a great group.
I think you was there, but the last time I drunk, because that's what I used to do. Like, if you picture like ODB going on stage drunk and shit, like the whole thing was that I was having, like, I don't regret none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It taught me, I do regret. I take it back. I regret certain things.
Right.
But I had the best time of my life, man. I traveled the world.
Absolutely.
Fucked up.
And you still standing. It's how you came out.
Caught it before I got sick in the body and all that shit. But what I was saying was that when you commit yourself to bettering yourself, then when you stop, you start seeing all these beautiful things start to pop at your doorstep. You know what I'm saying? I manage it. Well, this is my clothes company on my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell some of this. You know.
Yeah.
And this
you
and
went
that.
vegan too or no?
Nah, hell no.
I just fuck with
He said, hell no.
He said, hell no, hell no. No, I ate a whole cow.
That's a little gift for them.
Oh, shit, that's hard.
That's for y'all too.
You got the fat shoelaces in the front and everything.
Yeah, that's true heads.
Okay,
They made
that's fire.
Drink
Dope.
That's fire.
There you go.
But yeah, this the
No, but
company.
man, I just gotta
anyway,
say, Rick, I'm really proud of you, bro. Like, you
Look at the
you really stepped it up,
1, 2,
man.
3.
No, for real though, but it was hella it was hella it was a beautiful, it was a great feeling to shake that monkey off your back, because now I got an album dedicated. I mean, it's still the same party down Tash and everything, but I'm still talking about drinking and shit like that, but not me drinking. But you know, I'm a professional bartender now. And
Really?
No, I'm fucking with you.
I thought we all.
Right.
I can't get this motherfucker lit. But back to the thing. I encourage anybody that knows that they fucking up. You know what I'm saying? To address the problem and get it early.
And correct it, right.
Because it took me 12 years to address it, and I damn near went. I remember I bought the crib out here and shit. I just had some money and shit. I went and visited Miami. I like this. Put out 12,000. Boom, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Moved into North Bay Village over here and shit. And
so how hard is it, right? After you realize you want to be sober, and you still hanging out with a group called the Alkaholiks? Because there be times
not hanging out. You are the group, Alkaholiks.
I mean, I've been times where I do, like, I just did 17 days straight.
Right. Oh, you did?
No drinking. Yeah.
Damn, you did 17 days?
Yeah, I did.
Clap for that.
But he's back to drinking.
Yeah. Since Kanye. You want to count the days?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, since Kanye. I didn't drink. I didn't drink
17 days off.
That was a good ass interview too, because I didn't understand Kanye until I saw that interview.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people say that. A lot of people said I made him cool again. Thank you, sir.
That's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did.
I just did so, but at times when I used to want to do that, and I used to go to a club called Sobe Live,
right?
And I used to hang with my friends that was drinking, and I couldn't stand these motherfuckers.
Right. When you sober?
When I was sober,
yeah. I get that.
When I would come around, these motherfuckers would be drinking. DFM would be there at 9 o'clock with 17 bottles of water that's not water.
Right.
Yeah, we would put rum in the water bottles.
Yeah,
he'll be there at 9 o'clock.
That's another thing too.
By the time
we were working, bro. Don't just say we were not there at 9 o'clock.
He's the earliest guy in the club.
We was a part of the promotion.
He's the earliest guy in the club, and we would be there. And at one point, I had to learn how to readapt myself.
Exactly.
So at first, I used to be uncomfortable. Like, I mean, just not. I'm playing around when I'm saying them, but in general, when I would do these 30 days sprints or whatever, and I come around certain people, I would be uncomfortable. And not only that, I would judge people. I would be like, does he know that his shit is just a little bit of spit is just hanging right there? And
you would say this about people?
I would say about you too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My man.
And Boris and Eddie and all of you guys. I'm saying when I would go through my sober sprint.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is I had to learn how to readapt myself. I had to learn how to say, because they're having fun and I'm still having fun. I'm smoking weed, I'm dancing to the music, but I'm not having the type of fun they are, because drinking just makes you have a little bit more fun. It just really just makes you. So how did you adapt to that and still be a part of this group?
Well, the last time
how long you been sober?
I've been a year. Well,
okay.
The last time I rapped on stage drunk, believe it or not, was at the Loud Records thing.
The reunion.
The reunion. And I remember that was my darkest moment.
How long ago was that?
Because
how long ago?
This was
That's a year and a half
ago.
Year and a half. I was supposed to be there for the Pun tribute. And I'm going to admit that argument me and Fat Joe ever had in life.
I didn't admit it. I didn't admit it. I had it so bad that when I was standing there, I wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying?
When you were standing on stage?
On stage.
Okay.
Because first of all, the motherfucker, I was mad at first because the motherfuckers, when we went on a little early and shit, people still walking in.
Okay.
So I went into this hissy fit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because the lights were still on.
Right, for being put on.
But I'm drunk up though, so I'm cussing everybody. I'm like, turn the motherfucking lights off. I'm doing all this crazy shit.
We the first Loud group. This is you got to be feeling in your heart.
Right. Then we went on first, like we was the first Loud group. You know what I'm saying? So I think we was the first one. But whatever.
We wasn't the first, but we was.
I don't know who went on, but the whole thing is I'm looking for the light man. And I'm doing this. I'm drunk as hell, and not knowing that I'm outside looking for the light man. They like, yo, Tash, Swift already started the intro. You on and shit like that. And I remember running to the stage and shit like that. And when I ran on the stage and everything, I looked, And when I looked up, I realized we were the first group and the lights is on, it's barely, starting and everything. And I thought in my head, I was like, nigga, if you didn't drink, nigga, you be headlining this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it just made me think, you at the bottom of you opening this motherfucker because you ain't cut, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I just, the next day after that, we went home back to LA and everything, and I said, that's the last time I'm gonna feel like that, Right. I was pissed off like a motherfucker. I was like, dude, but if you look at the show, I'm pretty much standing still the whole time, and everything is lights is on it in my face and everything. But I was having emotional shit going through my head while I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying?
You know why you will always be above alcohol and you will always beat it?
What?
It's because it's always somebody who tells you to stop.
Right.
When you stop on your own, that means you have 100% pure control.
Right.
I'm not trying to gas you or something like that, but I've been in AA, I've been in NA. When I got
you have been in AA?
Yes, yeah. When I got locked up,
you just not knowing that?
Yeah,
I was in there with him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, goddamn.
When I got locked up, I had I had attempted murder and 2 assault charges.
Wow.
But I also had drug charges. So my lawyer told me to cop out to the drug charges, not knowing that when I got upstate, I was copping out to drug charges, saying I'm using the drug.
Oh, wow.
So I went upstate. I went upstate. I had to go to ASAP. I had to do all that shit. And what I notice is when it's always, that's why he said rock bottom. If you notice that, he said you hit rock bottom, because that's what they say most people. And rock bottom is never you recognizing rock bottom.
Right.
It's always somebody saying to you, "Yo, bro,
you
slept in Arby's,
Right.
Yeah.
in a pool of your own throw up."
Right. See, my shit wasn't like that. My shit was never like that. My shit was, the whole fucked up part is that I was living this rap life shit.
Right.
Way. You know what I mean?
No pun intended to your song.
I made it. But anyway, the whole shit was that I had money, and that's what fucked it up, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because I go do 2 shows a week. 2 shows a month, and get some cool bread, pay my rent, and then the rest is just party money. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the rest was just, if we want to go out of town, we go out of town we say we go for a day or 2. Tell them, I'll just jump on the plane and go.
Anywhere we went, he never came back when he was
I'll be like 2 weeks.
You always say,
you know what I'm saying? Just drunken binges of making music and shit. And nobody stopped me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever? Because one of my best. Sorry to just bring this, but I gotta ask you.
Okay.
One of my best drinking partners.
Right.
But one of my worst drinking partners. Because when I realize what we do, it's horrible. It's corrupt.
Oh, that's
corrupt.
you say something.
That's how think about it. That's how. Of course.
And he lives in Vegas too.
Well, yeah.
He lives in Vegas too.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But one day, I hung with corrupt for like 3 or 4 days, and I realized I never had a moment sober.
Yeah.
Like I was just.
He's still drinking like that?
I don't know.
Nah, he better come with me.
I think because he's on Marriage Boot Camp. And he saw himself on Marriage Boot Camp. I think he straightened up a little.
Nah, he looked good. I seen it because people got in his ear too. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you was a big influence on you.
Man, we need y'all legends around a little longer.
Come on. Put me on to the parts of the conversation you feel comfortable with. Your conversation with Corrupt and about. To the parts you feel comfortable with.
We homies and shit like that. I told him that, and really it was more people there that needed to hear it too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a one-on-one per se, but it was a couple of us that because they trip off that I don't drink no more. I used to be the buyer, supplier, the drinker. I come in, I walk in, they know I got it in the car or I got it over here, and this and that, and it just got to be a lifestyle where if a person is a real alcoholic, it's like you drink so much on the normal that when you're not drinking, you don't feel that normal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can relate.
Just like the bass heads and shit, they want that high and all that shit. It was like so normal to me that I didn't realize how odd I was acting until he'd come and tell me some shit like, "Yeah, you tripping." You know what I mean?
Right. Alcohol is a little rougher than any other drug because suppose you're addicted to heroin, there's places on earth that don't have heroin.
Right.
You can be addicted to crack, there's places on earth that don't have crack. You can be addicted to cocaine, there's places on earth. Alcohol's everywhere.
Right. It's not as accepted, where alcohol is more accepted, and that's the crazier part.
That's true.
Right.
That is true.
And the whole thing is, it's like alcohol and shit like that.
We drinking alcohol.
Right. The whole thing, a big part of it.
Fuck alcohol.
But the whole thing is that you gotta get out your system, like physically out your system. Cause I went to places and shit where I reached for a $1 bill or something like that. My hand was shaking and shit like this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
it's been times, right? I'll go maybe two months without drinking, right? But there'd be days I stayed up late and I wake up with a hangover, but I never drink.
Right.
It's like really, what you
Snorting,
like?
nigga, what you doing?
No, I'm just being honest.
It's going through withdrawal. That was withdrawal.
That is withdrawal.
Yeah.
That's the hardest shit. Just stop.
Because you know why?
And
You know
die.
why? I don't hang out late unless I'm drinking.
Okay.
So every time I hang out late, and I wouldn't drink.
Right.
But I just hang out late. Let's suppose someone's in town because Miami's a party town.
Right.
And let's give you an example. Let's say Nas is in town. Nas hit me late, and he got Club 11 at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I'm not used to hanging out at 3 o'clock in the morning, but this is my friend. He's basically telling me to come hang out with him. I go hang out with him. I'll go chill. I'll have this filled. I have 2 or 3 of these filled.
Right.
I'm smoking. I'm not drinking at all.
Got you.
But the fact is, I'm so used to when I'm out at that time
To be drinking, your body
to be
already
drinking
that environment too.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not actually hungover. I feel hungover.
Right.
I wake up, I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, all right,
It's
cool.
still in your system probably, though.
Because I feel like those hours relate to
Associate
that.
to
Yeah,
drinking,
associate to that.
Sure.
No one's never done
Let's
that.
get off of this drinking.
All right, cool. I feel like it was serious.
But let me say one thing, because this is still,
I
a
feel like he
positive.
wanna talk about it.
positive.
Okay.
No, I just want to say this is the hard to people that's really trying to help yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Please, yeah.
Is you gotta get the physical part. Like I said, my hand was shaking and all that shit. That means you're physically unhealthy. So basically, when we went to the classes and everything, they didn't teach me shit that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But once you get like 2 or 3 weeks or a month and everything where you cleanse your system and get it out of you and eat right and drink water and shit like that, like I look at it, this ain't no attraction, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, you get out your system. Right.
It's just liquor for y'all, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, but I recommend people to just go on a straight, what you call it? Fast, a liquor fast.
Like a juice fast,
and,
right.
You know, and get around people that ain't gonna entice you to fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
So, have you ever watched Versus?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoever.
Who would the licks go against?
I'm gonna tell you right off the top. People are gonna say hieroglyphics.
Already got something.
That's what we was talking about this.
People are gonna say hieroglyphics. People are gonna say.
I think that's a good matchup.
I think so.
You don't want Smoke Channel Live?
Yeah.
I ain't get it too, nigga.
No, I'm fucking with Hakeem. He got red. Look at the light skin.
Light skin love, Hakeem. Light skin love. And that's my announcement.
But you know,
Wait, who? They don't got enough? I got one. Okay, all right, cool. One man, so come on, that shit rung off for Versus.
You can do that.
That
You can
rung
do
off
it
for
20.
Versus.
He did his thing. I told Hakeem, he did his thing.
That was hard. Breath control was very on point.
Right.
Nah, but that's funny y'all said that because I was in the studio the other night.
I thought the licks.
Somebody brought up
You
this.
thought who?
The licks, they are the licks.
I mean,
battle ourselves?
Beat Nuts. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a
we got
good
an album
one.
with
But
the Beat Nuts.
Hyro, I just feel like it just makes so much
I already
sense.
wrote something, man. Like,
Hey, but
going.
it's like too much West Coast.
Yeah,
No,
but
what do you mean?
you beat Nuts.
Too much is not enough.
Whoever it is, everybody.
just want it with everybody.
I just want to find
I mean,
out. Like, you know how you got to the beat it, because hieroglyphics, that's our homeboys and everything. But my homeboy called me a couple, like 3 or 4 days ago, and he said the Casual kind of disrespected the Licks legacy. Like, we ain't worried to do verses with them or some shit.
Oh wait, E Swift didn't know about
So the
this?
whole bottom line is, I went to the studio that night. I went to the studio that night, and I was really working on this whole other song. But I just wrote some bars for Casual to
Casual,
you know,
the Hyro.
because it's like, man, that's how they feel.
Earrings in his ear.
Huh?
No,
That's Dale.
no,
That's my homeboy.
That's
Shout out
Ice
to
Cube's
Dale.
cousin.
Shout out to the High Road, man. I love them dudes, and I love
No,
Casual
High
too.
Road
I ain't
legends.
Thanksgiving
They
dinner
legends.
at Casual House, but I'm just on some MC shit this year, man, and I heard that, and so for me to let that
You
slide.
heard it yourself or someone told you?
No, somebody told me, but I just said, in case it's true, I wrote a verse. You know what I'm saying? I let that be.
You wasn't sure if it was true?
Just in
I don't know if it's true or not, but I just got one right here. But the whole thing is, it's just like,
Can we hear the verse?
you know, respectable. I don't remember that shit, but I got it though. You already heard it. But the only reason it's like this: shout out to Casual and the High Road and all that shit. It's just like to beat the best, you got to beat. Be the best, you got to beat the best. We've been hearing that shit so many years. It's like I was just waiting for like I couldn't think of nobody else in
But
the
you
line.
guys, both of y'all are such a pillar in the West
Yeah,
Coast.
that's why they no
That's
hatred, they no
that's-
disrespect. If he's
that's
feeling
right.
he better than that, I'm gonna show
I
him.
went to
I'm
also
showing
a
he's
couple of
not,
groups
and that's
out
it.
there.
Go ahead.
And this ain't no blindside shit. I'm just saying that's what I heard, and I've heard Casual brag. We went on tour together and all that stuff about he can't be touching on the mic and all this and everything. So You know, I just
seem a little personal. I like it. I like it.
Hey, but what I mean is,
and it could be High Road, the whole crew against the whole Liquid crew. That would be ill.
Would be fair though. You should put the Alkaholiks.
That would be ill. Alkaholiks and everybody around Alkaholiks. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if we did the Liquid Crew thing, it's no disrespect to High Road. I love them. Like I said, I love High Road crew would be crazy. It's nothing. This is not no blindside trying to clout chase or nothing like that. I've been feeling like that for a long time. That we need to get it on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
The licks against High Road.
Our whole Liquid Crew is
but the licks,
stupid.
if we go back, nigga, with the Liquid Crew deep, nigga.
Yeah,
and let's describe everyone.
Say the whole tree, the whole, because it extends far.
It's extensive. Yeah. I mean, it starts with King T, and then there's us, and then there's
Exhibit.
There's the Far Ride. There's There's Dylan that came associated with us.
I mean, a lot of people are associated.
Yeah, Lupac, Mad Lib.
You're like the native tongue of the West Coast.
Absolutely.
That's a good ad. Absolutely. Mad Lib, who we discovered and put out on our first album, you know.
Stylistic Jones.
Yeah, we got a lot, man.
Would y'all battle Tribe Called Quest?
You said what?
Would y'all battle Tribe Called Quest?
No.
He's like, nah.
Not without Fife, dude. I mean, battles a real battle, but they got the I like their music too much. I wouldn't be. I couldn't write nothing
I think they go a little.
I want to do the old school, like when we do verses. If we do verses with High Road, I welcome that. And
that's one thing about me. I'll be honest. What's that?
Brand new.
Oh yeah.
That'd be like, you know how LL Cool J saying the sounds? I think that High Road and the Alkaholiks be the best setup right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think High Road and you guys would be best.
But
I'm just saying for the fans. Like,
that's all.
Anybody for the fans, you know. But we got some shit. Our catalog is pretty.
Y'all got extensive.
You accept Brand Nubian? We said that, right?
I accept. We accept anybody. I mean, per se, what I mean. That's how that came off. What I meant by that was.
Daz and Corrupt, you accept them too?
Ooh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's like we got different crowds though. Like people sleep on the licks because like we don't they don't call us for a lot of I got songs with Snoop, Daz, all of them, but they don't really call us for like a lot of West Coast shit. Like we out of national kind of. So it'd be these hundreds of thousands of little pockets of alcoholic fans everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like we got a whole overseas and like Japan and all these different things. But our sounds is different. But I would be fun to battle though.
Yeah, we have a cult following, man. So you know,
our fans got to show up to that one because they love by the West Coast. We love by the West Coast. I think they fans are fans, you know.
No, for sure.
All right, and this is one more.
Say one more.
Don't say Alkaholiks CNN.
How about MOP?
Oh, that's a different one too. That's a whole different. I love them.
I think sonically it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
by the way, none of it makes sense.
And it's all hypothetical.
No, I just think it doesn't really match up.
If you really think about it, Fab and Jadakiss makes no sense in the world. It's just in the sense of hip hop.
No, that does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Fab has all commercial records, and Jada has not one.
But the way that they rhyme does make sense. They're both.
Hey, but I didn't even think about that.
Monotone,
MOP be a good one though.
That's rhyme pattern versus
a good one.
Rhyme content.
You know what? Maybe MOP might actually.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like,
but
MOP.
I'm thinking about the way that the groups rhyme.
Yeah.
And actually, it does kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking hardcore hip hop.
MOP.
You guys are thinking content. You guys are thinking.
I hear what you saying.
Who's you guys?
West Coast. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
You guys are thinking content. You guys are. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking pure hip hop.
Yeah.
Pure hip hop. Just one fucking mic. I mean, 3 mics because and then there are 2 mics or whoever and a DJ.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not thinking about Scoop and Scrap.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about fucking the other people that's gonna come out dancing.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about. I loved what Kane did with Crazy Legs, but I'm not thinking about that part.
Bars.
I'm just thinking about just bars party music, hype music, just going song for song.
Oh, for sure.
MOP would be some fun though. That would
be dope.
Brand new band, you accept, but that's not something you're excited about.
I ain't never thought about that.
I think MOP makes more sense.
Yeah, because they party down, man.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, the way that the licks rhyme.
Thank you for coming back.
I'll come back. I'll come back.
Thank you for coming back.
Because I'm thinking about the rhyme style.
Right.
You're right.
All right.
It'd be entertaining.
How about? Have you guys ever worked with Dilla?
No, man. We were supposed to, man. Right before he got sick. You know. I talked to Dilla, man. We had so much shit going on, and it just never happened. You know. Would have loved to work with him, of course. One of my favorites. You know, producer wise, but never happened. Never happened, unfortunately.
Okay, now can I go to my Pharrell question?
Yes, you can.
Actually, no, you can't.
No.
Just hold up a second.
All right, go again.
So,
Jesus.
y'all one of the first
He was
groups
serious too.
signed the Loud, right? And
Yeah.
then Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
How was the? Relax, buddy.
Wait a minute. Who's the two groups y'all said that was signed before y'all?
Twister and Madcap.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after y'all was Mobb Deep, I thought Wu-Tang.
After us,
Exhibit.
No, I'm just saying that
Exhibit.
around that.
Exhibit, okay.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
It was like
exactly.
Mobb Deep.
I'm just saying.
No, Wu-Tang was right after us.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
Then came Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Then came
No, Exhibit.
No, Exhibit came because of y'all, no?
Yeah.
Didn't Exhibit come after y'all?
Yeah, he came way after us.
but
Yeah, because of y'all.
He came out our second album.
after our second album.
Because
No, he
of
came
y'all.
before our second
But it
album. He
wasn't
was on the second album.
because of
He
the
was on our
Alcoholics?
second album. What's that?
It was because of the Alcoholics, right? That he got signed?
Yeah. I executive produced his first two albums and brought him to Loud, got him
But
to
what
deal,
I'm trying to say is the Mobb Deep comes in and Wu-Tang, let's
Yeah.
put that in there.
Yeah.
How was that environment?
It was
at
incredible.
Loud, like,
It was
Wu-Tang came
incredible.
first and then Mobb Deep.
Yeah, it was
because that's
incredible.
I feel like there's hip hop and then there's that culture y'all cultivated
Yeah.
within
You
Loud.
know what it was though? It was a trip. 'Cause you was on Def Jam. You went on.
I was on Def Jam, but
You
not
was
at that
on
time.
Def
That's the second label.
Because that's what I remember sitting in meetings and shit, like executive meeting with Loud and all that shit. And they was just going head up with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? Steve, I don't know if it was Steve calling Steve was calling the shots, but I don't know whose idea it was. But if you notice, they signed a Red Man. We signed an Exhibit.
Right.
They signed a so-and-so. We signed Alkaholiks. They signed a Wu-Tang.
They signed Ray.
Yeah, exactly. So if you look at the pattern of the Def Jam shit, that Loud shit, we signed this, they assigned that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was like a competition thing going on that I didn't even know about it until like after our third album and shit. But you know,
But how was that environment though?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
y'all
It was
were
family,
there?
man. Like we took Wu-Tang on tour with us. You know what I'm saying? They were opening for
They were
us.
opening for y'all.
Yeah. So when we
when we was on
went
the
out,
promotion of the tour at the same time, we had just dropped a little bit before then.
yeah, but
That's why, you know what I mean?
our single was out. We was making.
What year was this? What
This
year?
was end of 93, 94.
Yeah, we got footage.
What
too.
single was this?
We had Make
Make
Room
Room
out at the
Only
time.
When I'm Drunk.
Only When I'm Drunk. all that.
Classics.
So we had momentum. They were a new group. They were
had Protect
buzzing.
Your Neck?
That was
Protect
on
Your Neck was
yeah.
bumping in the
Man.
streets.
And then
So-
MET.
and Method Man. So
Right.
MET,
they had New
yeah.
York on lock.
Yeah, but
we didn't
knew
even
about Wu-Tang
realize.
before that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What
like
you
Before they got signed, we heard
Y'all knew
Wu-Tang
about
had,
Wu-Tang
I don't know
before
who did they promotional, but
Well-
when I go to New York to talk to just go to New York to do it, I seen like Big Pun and Wu-Tang promotional team is the most flooded I ever seen any other rap. Like everywhere you talk to the Wu-Tang W.
Oh yeah.
No. That's
Church,
still
that story's
still to this
crazy,
day.
man.
To this day,
Because
yeah, the Big Pun and
what,
the Wu-Tang.
what happened was they was buzzing in the streets, and I was actually in New York at the time and having a meeting with Steve Rifkin, and
And he had hair.
he had hair.
Yeah, as long as
Let's be clear.
Right, let's be clear.
Stringy Steve.
And RZA came in and like kind of bum rushed our meeting, right? Me and Steve, and one by one they just came in there and started rapping. Like this shit was like a movie, right? So
But you were there when they demoed themselves?
I was there. It was only two people there. It was me and Steve Rifkin. And
You understand what he's saying?
Yeah, I actually seen the documentary.
And is he in the documentary?
no, Steve has to tell the story because
They X you out?
They X me out. I wasn't big enough.
Cool.
I didn't have enough platinum records.
Okay, continue.
I got you. But so they came in there and they just bounced. And Steve looks at me, because I was Steve's right-hand man at the time. Like, everything that had to do with meetings, fucking music, like, I was his guy.
It's amazing.
Right, so they laugh and shit. He's like, what the fuck was that? What just happened? I was sitting there like, yo, I don't know what the fuck that was, but you better not let them get out this building without signing the motherfuckers, right? Next deal, they had a record deal.
And it was all 9 of them?
It was all of them. It was all except for maybe Ghost. Ghost.
So
That's the killer.
are we saying that E Swift has something to do with the signing?
I wouldn't say I was there, but he said I went. I was like, nigga, I remember this, but not in the room. I might have been down the hallway.
No, he said you was right behind him
Oh,
over there.
I've been somewhere.
So I'm not taking credit.
You be like, you was drunk.
I know, see,
But that's how the story goes. And they was already like on the radar.
So you are taking credit, or you're not taking credit?
I'm not. I can't take credit for that. I didn't cut the check.
No, but I'm saying, but you was there, and you said
I was
you,
there.
you gave
I
the
vouched for them.
cosign.
I gave them the cosign. I gave them the thumbs up. And
So the West
they are.
Coast helped.
yeah, we helped. Hey, we was there. We was there. We was around. Yeah, but that happened several times. Like I tried to take a few people to Steve. Eminem was one of them. Yeah.
Oh, you're cool with that one,
Yeah,
right?
he passed on Eminem.
I'm shutting the fuck up.
He passed on Eminem. He didn't sign it. And the same trip Eminem was out there. Went to
And you
Dre.
brought Eminem to him?
I played him his shit. Like I had his demo.
I did too. I had a demo too. I had a meeting with Paul Rosenberg.
Paul
and Eminem
brought
came
us
to my hotel room
to Paul
with
had
the
brought us
demo.
to Detroit.
Wait, but Paul was manager Eminem?
Yeah,
Okay.
but this was early, and Paul had brought us to Detroit to do a show. Paul was throwing shows too at the time, and he was a lawyer. So we went out there, and Paul comes pick us up in his Pathfinder, whatever it was, and he takes us around, and he takes us to the record store where Eminem and Proof and all of them would be free rapping all.
What, in Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit.
Right.
And we met them, and this guy, he was rapping, and we got the demo tape, so we started playing it like around.
I had a hotel room when Rap Life came out, and he brought Eminem to my hotel room and shit. He played.
Yeah, but
they doing a low day. I was like, oh shit.
Drake-
Eminem to your hotel?
Paul Rosenberg.
And
Eminem
when,
came to my hotel room.
when it got in
Eminem-
Dre's hands, King T was signed to Aftermath at that time.
Right, yeah.
Dre had just put out
I forgot. I know
the
right after the Firm.
Yeah, right after the Firm,
Right
which
after the
didn't
Firm.
do as well.
It was
as-
called
Joint that had
Aftermath,
KRS One and everything.
It was
East Coast, West Coast joint?
I think it was called Aftermath.
It was Aftermath.
I think. I'm not sure. Can you Google that?
It was Aftermath.
Yeah.
And then so that didn't do as well as they wanted for a Dr. Dre project.
Right.
Did good. I mean, it was dope. But for you're Dr. Dre, your fucking standards are way up here, and your expectations are way up here. So it didn't reach that threshold.
Right.
And next up the bat was King T, who Dr. Dre and King T had been in the studio and probably did like 30 songs. And Dr. Dre had the decision, like once he got a hold of this Eminem shit, he was like, it's gotta be King
they
T.
shelved it.
Yeah.
I got that King T snippet still from Aftermath.
Right. So he rolled the dice and fucking, Eminem took off. But he did let King T get his masters, let him do whatever he wanted with it, and that's unheard of. So, big up. to Dr. Dre.
Sidetrack story. The guy who created our logo, he scammed.
Oh yeah.
Scammed from Miami, from Carroll City actually.
Okay.
And he was one of the people that took Eminem to the source and was down with Paul and all them guys. Yeah.
Hell
so
yeah.
There's a backstory there.
Yeah. So
You never know. That's what I'm saying.
You never know where the shit comes from, man.
Eminem came to your hotel room.
He came to my hotel room. I was out here for I'm trying to think what year it was. Rap Life was out, so it was about 2000.
And where was this, in Miami?
No, this is in New York. I'm tripping. I'm thinking we're in New York
Okay,
right now. I know I said here, but
Look at me and think of New York. I understand. That's racist.
Everybody thinks we're in New York, but we're in fucking Miami. Where's the camera at? Where's the camera? We're in motherfucking Miami. We're in Dade County, goddammit.
All right, so E Swift.
Yeah.
Sorry, because Tash not drinking, so you got to hold it down.
We're doing quick time?
Yes. This is a part of our show that we call Quick Time Islam.
All right.
It's a very simple game.
It's
Either
not
pick
very
one
simple.
or the other. Nothing.
Get ready to
If
drink.
you pick both, you drink.
All right.
If you pick none,
Tash has to pick a drinker though.
All right.
He has to pick. He has to pick a drinker.
all I pick a drinker. Who drinking?
you want to pick Hakeem Green? Because
Hakeem, you drinking? Hakeem, you drinking? Let's go. Hakeem drinking. Let's go. All right, well, I'm gonna take a pee pee.
Nobody
drink.
drink.
Goddammit! All right.
Yeah, I'll wait for you.
What y'all got over there?
We good.
All right, what I got to do? What?
No, you good.
No. You ain't leaving.
Oh, I thought Hakeem was going to say
Get Hakeem a chair. Get Hakeem a chair.
What's up, fam, man? Cool.
Get another chair. Now they got wrong. There's no more now? All done?
Speaking of verses, you ain't seen him on verses?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
That's what we just said earlier.
Oh, we did? Okay.
We seen him.
I had to give him his flowers.
That's my one.
That's how you get ready.
Big shout out to Tough the God.
You can battle with Joe Buttons. You just you do
Light-skinned
he
love.
do warm it up for
Light-skinned
2
love.
hours straight.
Getting that I'll Be Sure look on.
Yeah, get your album show look on. All right, E Swift, you ready?
Yeah,
Hold on,
let's
hold
do
on,
it.
bro. I can't hear anybody.
It's called Quick Town Slimes. I want to reiterate the rules.
Okay.
You can pick one or the other. You're safe.
Oh, Hakeem getting drunk with us. Woo! I'm hype right now.
You can pick.
But you're taking
can pick
shots?
Both.
I fuck around.
Holy
You take a
shit,
shot.
Hakeem! Don't kill yourself over
Or you
us.
pick none, and you take a shot. Okay, so you ready?
We get a volunteer.
Oh, I'm ready.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna rock out with y'all.
Yeah, come on, rock
Oh,
out.
man,
Come on.
Hakeem going
Hakeem
in.
live down the
Don't get beat up at
Hakeem,
home.
Please,
it's
bro,
okay.
don't do it for us,
He
bro.
live out here with us. This
all
is
We
all
want to
Miami
be positive for the culture. We don't want to
It's all
bring someone to
Miami.
the dark side.
And all he do is spark madism, but today all he do is drunk mad drizzle.
Drunk mad drizzle.
Drizzle mean drinks, okay?
Yeah, I hope so, buddy.
You ready, E?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh shit.
Wu-Tang or NWA?
Damn.
You drinking?
NWA. Ooh.
Okay.
He looking at me like.
I thought you was gonna say something.
Oh nah.
You ready?
No, he answered for both of y'all. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go to
Oh,
you.
it's your turn.
Okay,
What?
yes.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna two different questions.
Okay, better.
Exhibit or Razzcast?
Ooh, wow.
And trust me, Raz is listening right now. Like this.
Don't worry, you don't gotta drink, but you could.
What's that? What is it general?
Just
In
in
general,
general.
Whatever your criteria. Like you can say both, neither, or one or the other. If you say both or neither, we drinking. Everybody's drinking.
I'll say both.
All right, he understands the game.
It's your turn. But we drinking with you though. We drink, and you too. You got to drink too.
What we drinking?
Whatever.
I thought you was drinking Ciroc.
Is that watermelon? Yeah, I'm drinking watermelon.
Is this watermelon? Oh yeah.
Let's get this. I'm drinking watermelon.
I do a little shot.
Oh, whoa. That's more than a little shot. Just FYI.
Y'all me to pour this shit. Let me bartend for y'all.
Listen, this is a little shot. I'm gonna show you what a little shot is.
No, this is a little shot.
Nah, if you do a lot of those little shots,
That is enough to get.
I'm not gonna drink it all.
yeah.
That's
I'm
a
just gonna
shot.
sip on it.
No, you gotta take a shot.
You gotta take a shot.
All right, I'll take it. The whole shit. Oh, you got ice.
Yeah, I put my.
Oh yeah, he does ice. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, fellas.
Salud. A salute.
Dale.
One down.
Is that the first question, by the way?
Second.
That was a second and a half.
Okay.
Oh, look, Razzcast used to be King T's dancer.
Yup.
Get the fuck
We
out of
better
here.
roll, yeah.
Raz never told me that.
No,
What was he doing? Was he popping and locking?
And Raz was the hard.
Raz and Dags.
Yeah.
Yes.
Raz and Dax?
Yeah, that's how I know
You're a
Raz
dancer.
originally.
Oh, I'm gonna have to ask Raz about that. That's my brother, man.
Hey, hold on the real. I seen that
You didn't know how to do the windmill.
He knew how to do it all.
Nah, Raz, man,
He
he's
was
a B-boy.
acrobatic. He was.
I couldn't imagine he's a B-boy, man.
You remember when motherfuckers used to grab their
Hard.
foot and jump over it?
Kid didn't
All
play?
that type shit.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Hard.
Raz
They
didn't
go
play?
with the collar
Oh, no,
shorts
he was
and-
nice.
Did he have the mohawk or the flat
What
top?
we had back there? I think he had a low head in.
I think he had low hair, but he
Yeah,
was
low hair?
the illest. Like,
Fucking it
Shout out to
up
Raz,
on the
man.
I'm
Yeah.
dance
surprised he
floor.
ain't told y'all. He probably, being
Nah, he been
humble.
keeping
Nah, he ain't
that
never told me
on top.
that.
Yeah,
And that's my
That
brother.
kid be
He
saying,
ain't
I
never
asked him, I
told me
said,
that.
you need to bring that down. I said,
That's my
I said, you make $1
original-
million quick, nigga. Just start dancing in your videos like you
y'all
used to.
ready?
And he said, hell nah. That's what he told me. He had no reason
The
why.
Far Side or Soul Submission?
Oh,
I think
The Souls of Mischief. Yeah.
you're gonna be biased right now.
I don't know, man. I talked to Fat Lip. All right. I'm gonna say the Far Side.
Okay, I'm about to say you can make a Hakeem drink.
You can make Hakeem drink.
All right, y'all ready?
He's like, please answer, please.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Diamond D or Madlib?
Wow, that's crazy.
Good one, guys.
That's a good one.
Good one, guys.
That's a good one. Because Diamond D, like, if I had to have a best friend in hip hop shit, like,
he
it would
close
be
with
Diamond D.
D.
Like, for real, like, and the Madlib obviously is like,
Yeah, no, that's
that's
for
family.
y'all.
It's
Yeah.
like my brother. Shit.
Sounds like a shot to me.
Both.
Both?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck, we taking a shot. Go ahead.
That's
He
definitely-
empty.
Yep.
Hakeem Green has been so good to Drink Champs. It's time for Drink Champs to be good back to Hakeem Green. Drink, motherfucker.
And shout out to Quasimodo.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, y'all
Shout
ready?
out to Quasimodo.
Everybody ain't got their shot? Hold on.
Now, sorry, Hot.
So,
All right. You signed up for this.
I just got to wait for I hit the road. That's all.
Come on. And you just killed verses.
Oh, you killed? I told him. He killed it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, let's finish this. Yes. Oh, you finished yours already? Okay.
I drank my shit too. So y'all get your shit together.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to toast. Salute.
That's tasty. Do this all that.
Oh, you pointing at me? What's you pointing at, nigga? This nigga drunk already.
Who the fuck we win at? Who's the last one?
No, it's Tash. No, it's Tash. I thought it was Tash.
He picked Far Side.
Oh, okay. So I thought you both picked this shit.
King T.
Oh yeah. We was on the
King T or MCA?
Ooh.
King T. That was my boss.
King T. That's what put us in the game.
That's the
shout out to Ato. Shout out to
MCA.
Another person.
CMW legend.
Shout out to you. That's my homeboy. He live right by me in Vegas. We just shot a video
Our first demo tape that got us signed to Loud, MCA was on it. Like we did a song with everybody. He was on it. Ice-T.
What year was that? 89?
It was like 89, 90.
Yeah.
MCA was on our demo.
Yeah, wow. King T. I mean, that's the top.
And I'm good friends with Chill to this day.
Was this after he said, "Are you scared, nigga"?
Way before.
This is before.
Way before. This is 80s. This is 80s.
Yeah.
That's a legendary.
CMW legends, man.
Yeah. No, this is
Let me move on. I'm going crazy.
No, you're not. You good.
Straight out of Compton or All Eyes on Me?
Straight out of Compton. I said it quick, but for a reason though.
I would like to hear your reason.
Benny Boone.
But Benny Boone didn't do shit.
Oh, you talking about the movie? He talking about movies.
Oh, what you talking about?
Movies.
Wait, I'm lost like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the movies. My bad.
I'm smoking that smoke tag.
And then you said Benny Boone, but Benny Boone.
Okay,
I'll take
You did Straight Outta Compton and said cause of Benny Boone, but Benny Boone did All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
He didn't do Straight Outta Compton.
Oh, shit.
That don't mean I got to drink.
But Benny Boone definitely had nothing to do with the albums. So you can't say you did it for Benny Boone.
Right?
And you picked the album.
Which one you talking about? You talking about the movie or you talking about the album?
movie, yeah. But you
Oh, the
said
movie.
cause of Benny Boone.
talking about the album.
I thought you talking about the
No,
album.
but he said cause of Benny Boone.
And he would have been wrong either way.
He wrong either way.
Either way.
All right.
Yeah, all right. No, but I'm saying the movie.
That's a dope way to play it, though.
Which one was a better movie to me?
Which one do you like better? Which one you prefer?
That shouldn't be. Really?
You picked Straight Outta Compton, the album, in my mind just now. I don't know.
I say just because we was around that, like
But then
King
you
T
said
and
Benny
NWA, I say Straight Outta Compton.
Okay, but Benny Boone got nothing to do with that. You know that.
Sorry, Benny. Sorry. Not today, man.
You did say Straight Outta Compton because of Benny Boone. Okay. This guy's different.
All right,
cool.
we on the phone with Benny. You know that's why. We just talking.
Yeah, you know, he called us.
All right, sorry, Benny.
Straight Outta Compton, All Eyes on Me. The album, being that he answered the movie.
Now the
Straight Outta
album.
Compton.
Yes, sir.
Crazy motherfucker.
I'm be
I
honest.
can accept that.
I was really good friends with Pac, and it was never because of
Wait, you were really good friends with Pac?
I was really good friends.
So you barely met him, and he was good friends
I
with
said, when
him.
you gonna introduce me to people? You chilling with Pac.
So wait, you gotta explain
He
that.
rented a Pac at the House of Blues one
So
time.
how are you good friends with Pac?
I've
just
never
do
met him.
LA shit, like do rap shit. That's how I met him. But me, I don't know. We just hung out.
At what point in Pac's career, though?
Oh, this is like right after I met him. Digital Underground.
And he was Afrocentric at that time.
Right, yeah. And then I remember he came to New York to film Juice.
Yeah.
He came back to LA and then we just hung out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had the fun house. I was living in Hollywood Hills. Everybody and their mom used to come by my house. Like I was doing the big.
Let's be clear. Only people that's rich have a fun house.
Yeah, I had a fun house. I was rich.
Yeah.
So I had the fun house in the
He
hills.
used to live right next to Everlast. I mean, not Everlast.
That's light work.
A little bit of titty
Party
popping,
Central.
like that.
Yeah, my house,
DJ
my house
like
was the party house. I don't know. Right, but and I used to tell him like I was at the time. I wasn't a big Pac fan because of his music. Like to be honest, like
on the Digital Underground side. Okay.
just wasn't my
Did
shit.
you clown around when
But
you
that was my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I like that verse. I like that verse.
I was at the video.
I get
for
around?
that, and I didn't even get in the video. I was
I
like,
get around?
yeah, I was
Fucking
like,
smoke is killing me.
I get around video?
I was just chilling. I was I wasn't into getting in people's videos like that. I was just behind the scenes chilling. Like I was just with the homie. Like he would have been all in the video.
I jerked off to that video. To be clear.
Oh well,
you jerked off to the video.
Yeah, I did.
Good thing I wasn't in it. Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel weird if that was weird. No, but
I get around.
I get around.
I had to go back.
He was jack off the
Anything that had little titties. Anything that had some titties in it.
I want y'all jokes to keep
That was
going.
time.
Anything that had titties in it.
That changed the game. That video changed the game a little bit.
That video changed the game. That was Nelly bipped it with Chip Trail.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Like that
Shout out to Money B. So I still talk to Money B all the time. Money B, my homeboy.
Money B. We just had Money B here.
I called him.
And we had Humpty Humps.
Young Hump.
Young Hump.
Yeah,
Young Hump.
Yeah,
Young Hump got fucked up like 3 shots. It was over.
Right. Shout out Young Hump. That's my homeboy.
He was here. The nose start falling. Pick it up. Pick it up, Young Hump.
The nose crooked.
Yeah, the nose start falling. It's beautiful.
You know, Young Hump's dad is Stanley Clark, right? Like the
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
The bass player?
yeah, the big, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Was it Stanley Clark and George Duke? George Duke, Stanley Clark?
Yeah, Stanley Clark. The famous
I did not know
jazz
that.
musician.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. A lot of things people don't know, be honest.
Yeah, like people don't know Al Green's my godfather.
Yeah, Al Green's his godfather. Yeah.
I had to throw that in there since you talking about Stanley Clark.
It's facts.
Yeah. I was on tour with Al Green when I was a little kid.
I've seen pictures of him and look, the old school
I got him in
Al
my phone.
Green
Y'all want to see some Al Green
with the
pictures?
old, with the
Al
old
Green
like
pictures?
1970 Rolls Royce.
Y'all talk about something else.
Yeah.
Al Green footage.
Yeah, with the
Al Green
with the
side.
1970 Rolls Royce. Tash is sitting in there with his little homemade suit on. Is that?
It's not normal.
I know my mom.
You just know Al Green?
Nah, I was like, I have no clue how.
Yeah, that's his godfather.
This what happened. Al Green was married to a lady named Lil Dean. Lil Dean was my mother's best friend at the time, from Columbus. So they had a child that was the same age as me. So Al Green went on tour. We went on tour with him. My mother worked for him.
That was your best
actually, Lil Dean got my mother a job. Like, remember back when niggas had like fan mail and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like my mom's job was like to open the mail, read it, and send something back out there, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like when niggas had tons
This is
of mail.
pre-email, yeah.
But we went on the road and stayed at his crib in Memphis. He bought like a car. I remember I was a kid, but he bought like I thought this was the most baller shit I ever seen, but he wanted to be close to his band and shit, right? So he bought a cul-de-sac. He said, you gonna stay in that house. You gonna stay in that house. I'm gonna stay in that house. My mom stayed, you know what I mean? Like a cul-de-sac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember like looking in and I was like, this is the dopest shit. And I was a kid. I was like 5 years old or something like that. Thinking like, he owns that house, that house, that. And
Was y'all
I'll show you
in
some
one of the
pictures.
houses?
And that's the guy that they
little
threw
bit.
grits on, right?
Yep.
The girl threw
Yeah,
grits on.
yeah.
You knew him prior to grits.
He knew him prior to the great.
No, I got pictures in the hospital. They had to go like
Oh,
this.
shit.
When
He's
was on the
pre-grits.
road. When that's the crib in Memphis I was telling you about. The lady threw the grits on him. We went to visit him in the hospital. He had a heart attack. Nobody know that when she threw the grits.
Let's just, you're going way too fast.
Talk fast.
You went to see Al Green in the hospital?
After he got
I
the
got
grits.
pictures, nigga. I'm just looking at this phone. I'm gonna find something on this phone. But listen, the whole thing is the picture is that when he got the grits thrown on him and shit, it burned his back so bad they had to take skin graft off his ass. And so when I went to the hospital, he laying on like a dolphin. He laying on this thing on gurney, nigga, in the air like this.
With his ass out?
Because he couldn't lay on his back, so it's not his ass out. Nigga, like,
It's crazy right now.
I got pictures and shit, but I'm standing there, this nigga like suspended and shit.
Oh,
I'm on the bed and shit, but I'm gonna show you some footage.
And you knew, hold on, I'm sorry.
My mom worked for him.
But you knew this who Al Green was. You knew.
I mean, he was. I was 5. I'm gonna show you the pictures, then you tell me how old. I don't even remember how old I was, but I know that nigga was rich and he was like a king to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And his son's name is N.O.R.E. I still talk to him. He hates this, but his son's nickname was Poopy as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I still call him this day 50, and I still call him Poopy. And he hates this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Poopy or Pookie?
Poopy. Like
Poopy.
P-O-P-I-E. But anyway, he's a pilot now. That's Al Green's son. So we was the same age.
Talking about
learning at the same time. So now we, But I'm gonna find him real quick.
No, we believe you, bro.
Al Green's
But send it to us anyway. We're gonna use it for the
Yeah, I'm gonna text it to you.
Godson? Get the fuck out of here.
And I got 2 godfathers. His bass player, my godfather too. His name is Teeny.
Walking in the hospital room after he got burnt with the grits.
Yeah, facts.
you missed all that.
After he got burnt with the grit. Okay, hold on. I got a couple more.
That is nuts.
Where did I stop at? I know where I stopped at. I'm good. I got it.
Okay.
Yo-Yo or MC Light?
MC Light. MC Light.
I like her beats. MC Light.
Yeah.
And Yo-Yo's my homegirl, but
Light as a rock.
I thought she was the hardest female MC
She was the hardest. Her voice was great. Like
that's why I can't know female.
Oh yeah, I'm an MC Light fan for sure. MC Light.
There's a lot of Tourage. It's dope. It's that paper thin beat. That's what it is. Did it from.
Are y'all ready? It's gonna get real right now.
All right.
Starting with you.
What's up?
Biggie or Big Pun?
Oh, see. Wow. Because Big Pun, he treated me like a brother.
Hey, label mates too.
Biggie brought us on tour, so I got to give him his flowers for that. You know what? They never put They never put Pun in the top 5 as much as he should be. So I'm going to say Pun for this one.
Yeah.
Because Biggie get his flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get Pun.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like being at his funeral and his wake and all that, like was unbelievable.
Who, Pun or Biggie's?
Yeah,
Puns.
Puns. We was at Puns.
King of the Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much love that guy had.
Hey man, like Pun, like we used to kick it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like Pun bought this big ass mansion, or had a Airbnb type.
Out in Beverly Hills.
Steve really like this big ass, like he bought his whole family, the whole hood, the terror squad, all that. We used to go there every day, get fucked up, and just. He was working on his second album.
Capital Punishment?
Yeah.
What was the first album?
Capital Punishment was
when he was living in that Beverly Hills shit. That was the first album.
Yeah, maybe it's the second album. I don't know.
Because I remember
It was the second album.
Like one of the memories I remember, it tripped me out, is that he pulled me, like when I went to visit him, I took Feel the Agony up there, and this story has nothing to do with nothing, but
No problem.
they walked me to the back of the house, and Pun was out by the pool and shit, right? And he was laying on this beach chair like this, but you know Pun was a big dude, and you remember CDs and shit stick to like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he had just got the pool, he had no shirt on, but he had all these CDs on his belly. You know what I'm saying? Like his big old belly had CDs everywhere. He was laying back. He was doing it to be funny, but he wanted to make a point. He was like, Tash, he said, this time I'm writing my album this time. He said, from now on, he said, I'm gonna write the hook. I'm gonna have a hook before I start writing the lyrics. He said, because I always write lyrics and ramble. And then I can't think of shit, the hook-wise. From now on, I'm just doing hooks. I'm gonna have all my hooks before I even start writing my album. Wow. So we were sitting there for like hours trying to think of hooks for this nigga's beats and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, he put them in.
We drunk, we having fun and shit
Wait,
like that.
so CDs were beat
But he was
CDs?
he told me he wasn't gonna write no lyrics to no songs until he had all the hooks first and everything. And I tripped off of it. He might have been bullshit, I don't know, but we sat there, we was trying to poolside trying to think of hooks for his shit, and he ain't like the one. I ain't good at hooks. So. But I mean, I'm just throwing that in the air. I saw his birthday was a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And you pick Pun as well?
I'm picking Pun.
Okay. Tupac or DMX?
Tupac.
DMX.
You gotta take a shot for y'all.
Oh, why? Because we can't agree.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, you have to be a unit. I don't know.
you gotta be a unit.
I'm just
You
going
gotta
with my
roll with
brother
it.
right here.
I roll with it.
All right,
What?
come on, Hakeem.
I mean, we drinking with you too, so.
Yeah, we drinking with you too.
Thank you, sir. Tell me when to stop.
Stay woke.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, but I would like your explanation
Okay.
to why you picked. Yeah, you pass
How I
me.
picked what the hell?
Can you pass me that?
Tupac or
Yeah,
DMX?
Cheers.
I just have a more personal connection with Pac.
with Pac, and then you.
DMX, because I just think that like, you know, they both one of a kind. Yeah. He snatched the mic from me one time and shit.
DMX?
And he still voted for it.
Yeah, but the whole thing, he just snatched it disrespectfully. I think
Nah,
the
not
nigga,
at all.
I think the nigga, it's on footage, but I think the nigga drunk or something. I don't know what happened, but
We was doing a show at the House of Blues.
at the House of Blues. And
What state? House Blues is every
California.
California, in Hollywood.
But he hadn't come. I think he had just signed with Def Jam or something. So they was brought him on a West Coast run. And before the show, some motherfucker like he from Def Jam introduced me and said, "This is DMX. He gonna be the next shit and everything." We had this little back then. We had this little part of the show where we bring people from the audience and freestyle with us or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was. And I don't know if I told the nigga like just chill. We gonna get you on the freestyle thing or whatever it was. He basically walked up in the middle of the song and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was on, but he was asking me for the mic and I'm rapping this way. And he's over my shoulder and everything. He reaches around me to grab the mic. I don't even know this nigga and shit. And then so I thought he had something to say, like emergency or everybody get out or something like that. So I just let the mic snap and start rapping like over one of our hit songs and shit.
Yeah.
It was so random. It was so random that it was like, what the fuck is going on type shit. And he just saying, he wasn't saying our lyrics, he was saying his own shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
He was saying,
everybody looking around. And security's like, so we rushing him and everything. But I was like, let it, you know what I mean? Because
he got it
he had
all.
already introduced me as a Def Jam artist before that. You know what I'm saying? The other guy introduced me to him and said, you know, and it was just so random that we had to laugh at it. And then afterwards, all we did was went to the dressing room, like, what the fuck was you, like this and that, and all we did was just drink the whole time, and hear his story. And he told me he from Yonkers and all this and all that. And for then I thought we was friends, but I never saw him again.
That's what happens when you turn platinum. ODB or Big Al?
Oh, I got it's a no-brainer.
ODB.
Nothing to do with lyrics. I said no. ODB. We got a lot of history.
Our brother.
ODB,
And
that's
we've
our
done
brother.
songs with him, and he's
and rest in peace. And Big L is definitely one of the
Big L is one of the illest,
ever do it. That's no disrespect.
We can debate that all day, but you know, we got to go with our brother, ODB.
Okay. A lot of memories.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre. Our first couple albums that I produced, I was using the SP1200 and the ASR10. That SP1200 that I used on those records that I still have to this day, I stole it from Dr. Dre.
The whole machine?
You've been stealing the equipment for
I didn't steal it. He let me borrow it, and I just never gave it back. Is that the same? Is that stealing?
Yeah.
I mean, he never asked for it back.
But he gave it to you?
Yeah, he like,
so that's like stealing with no reparations. That's what it's called.
I'll take that.
All right, yeah.
But no, those first few albums was on Dr. Dre's SP1200. So Dr. Dre, I owe you SP1200.
No, I'm pretty sure he forgot.
I think he's good. I don't know if he forgot.
Yeah, he probably didn't forget, but he
every time he sees me, he's like, yo, what's up with that SP1200?
He definitely didn't forget that. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. DJ Quick, man.
Damn, you gotta take a shot for disagreeing.
No, the reason I said quick,
I would like to hear your explanation.
DJ Quick has been, I don't know if you call it the bucket list or whatever, but I've always wanted to do a song with Quick since like the late 80s.
You haven't?
Huh?
You haven't?
Nah, every time we see each other, we party and have fun drinking.
All right. Shit, we can't even get DJ Quick on here.
Sure we can.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
But I talked to his managers, I talked to his homeboys, I talked to everybody.
Unsuccessful.
No shit. I can assist.
Yeah.
And it ain't happening, so maybe this will make it happen.
Oh yeah, Hakeem. Thank you.
What time is it out here? Yeah, I got you.
It's drink time, nigga.
Oh.
That's two sips. I mean, that's two shots.
Hey, what about?
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh yeah, I ain't
He said you want to share.
Yeah, split that one.
All right.
I wasn't gonna do this.
This is beautiful, by the way. This is beautiful. Okay, all right. So we're gonna take this for Dre and Quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
All right.
I love how it turned into the Jamaican block just now.
Don't do that.
Come on, Hakeem. You gotta drink it down. You gotta take it down.
Don't pour it on the floor.
That's two of them.
Oh, don't do it.
Okay.
I know.
You ready? Ooh. Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood?
Ooh. Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Loyalty or respect?
That's a tough one.
Respect.
Shit.
Okay.
Respect.
I'm going with respect. Loyalty only lasts so long with some people. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are just loyal for the moment.
Respect too, though. If you do something stupid, they go.
Yeah, but respect from one person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a respected person. Like this guy right here might be like, I don't respect you, but then.
So would you rather have a loyal person that don't respect you?
I don't want that at all. But you know, loyalty is.
Wait, so you said loyalty, you said respect?
No, we both said respect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they both said respect.
Yeah.
You did. I want to take a shot too.
I'm taking respect.
Yeah.
Loyalty is a motherfucker too, though, man. If you think about it, that's a tough one, cause
it's a tough one.
You gotta have both for that.
Yeah, they
I mean, you know what?
I forgot I could say both.
Yeah, it's a trick question. It's a trick question, but one really doesn't exist without the other.
Right.
Like in real life.
Right.
Like, you know, so many people say, you know, respect and you know, respect sometimes come with fear.
Right.
Like, you know, a lot of people, like if there's a CEO, if there's Steve Rifkin or Suge Knight, sometimes you might respect Suge more than you respect Steve Rifkin. Doesn't mean you don't respect Steve Rifkin. Yeah, we still respect Steve.
But is that respect or are you just scared of the moment?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of respect comes with fear.
Right. But that ain't real respect though. That's really scared.
No, sometimes it does. That's why
I think the two are separate. To be honest,
it's separate. But I say sometimes that respect element. When a person respect, all right, cool. A person could come and bail you out of jail.
Right.
But a person could never shoot back at the ops. I don't think that same respect is that respect. It's because the person that's shooting back with your ops, you probably have a more respect for that person. But when you get to jail, that person that's shooting at your ops ain't got no money. So it's a different thing. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel like loyalty sometimes has a price tag.
If anything, both of them together, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my pick. Both of them together always.
Yeah.
But I understand how they coexist in separate directions. But I prefer them to exist in both.
I feel like respect is for the most part forever. Like if you're respected, like he's respected.
And I agree with you.
But loyalty,
I
you
think
can do
sometimes
something
loyalty
that
can
make
be
me not
bought.
respect you though.
I feel like sometimes loyalty, and then it's not really true loyalty.
It won't
you know
be
what I'm
true loyalty.
So
That's perverted loyalty.
Wait, say that again because I forgot.
Right.
I didn't hear what you said.
What I'm saying is sometimes loyalty only goes so far. You know what I'm saying? Like loyalty has a price on it. Like I feel like sometimes you can that can be swayed. You know what I'm saying? Respect is solid, like concrete. I feel
but
people
you gotta listen to
stop respecting
to
you.
what the Yachty just said. The Yachty said, at some point you could do something for me to not respect you.
Right, as I said.
Yeah, so both of them have an expiration date at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Hakeem got something to say. What you got?
Yeah. Like true loyalty and true respect is about standing in a principle.
Right.
So when people respect you and are loyal to you, it's not that they're loyal to you. They're loyal to the principle you stand on.
In the situation?
In any situation.
Your principles.
When people know that you stand for a certain thing and they're in line with that certain thing, it's not about you, it's about that thing.
Right.
I agree.
So, like, it's loyalty and respect is hand in hand.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like me, loyalty, I'll just fuck with any restaurant. I love the restaurant that fucks with me back. But then respect is like when I go to like Paris and I go to Hotel Coasties, they treat me like shit. But I love their food so much. I respect it. It's like
you're taking the abuse.
That's taking this to a whole.
I get what you're saying though.
It's respect. Like they treat Kim Kardashian like shit.
Right.
They just, these French people, they I walk into the restaurant and they're like, and then you tip them, they're like, what the fuck is this?
But they all mean over there. Hey,
No, I agree.
Paris is a mean city though, man.
I hated Paris. I would not go there. Like after my first visit there, I never wanted to go back. I thought they were so.
Nigga, don't diss Paris. We had some good ass times in Paris. I don't know what he's talking about.
Eventually,
they
Shine loves Paris. He just said.
But there's some mean motherfuckers over there, man. That's all I say.
They would act like they didn't know English, and they really did. Like it was very. I didn't feel well.
And was they not wearing deodorant at the time?
Not at all.
They did not wear deodorant.
But on my the more I traveled there and got to know the people and know how they were, I came to love it. So you know.
Yeah, I love Paris.
We had to clear that up.
I love it now. Oh yeah, for sure.
But I had cases where I got in the elevator with
Oh yeah. 100%.
You don't smell yourself?
Smell yourself?
That's a lot of places.
You smell crazy.
That's a lot of places.
No deodorant shit.
Smell crazy?
We was in one elevator. I swear to God, me and Down Leezy. I swear to God. Me and my homie Down Leezy.
Shout out Down Leezy, man.
Big up Down Leezy. He locked up. Come home soon.
He locked up?
Yeah. No, he came home and they got locked up again.
Oh my God.
Come home soon. But Monday, we in the elevator. And I just really like kind of make it like out of to this situation where I'm like kind of good. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I don't want to piss off nobody. And we in the elevator, and a dude walks in the elevator, and Down Leezy just go, man, this motherfucker smell like shit.
Damn.
And I look, and I go, chill. I go, chill. I go, yo, my man. Yo, my friend is just, he's just, he goes, no, he's right. I smell like shit. I've been working 2 days straight. I didn't take a shower.
Damn, at least he acknowledged it. Wow.
I said,
no, I really smell like
by the
shit.
way, I fucked up. I said that this is in an elevator. The part that I'm missing is we on a tour for MTV, and I said Paris. It wasn't Paris. It was Germany.
Okay.
So we're on a tour for MTV, and I forget MTV's opposite station. This is like MTV BET. This is like their equivalent to their BET. That's where we're at. So I'm trying to tell Leezy, like, chill. You can't be. I don't know if this guy's an executive or nothing. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like, and the guy literally stopped and said, no, relax.
That's okay. I smell like sheep.
He's right.
Y'all love you like that.
I haven't showered in 2 days. And then I'm just looking like, what
do
the
you
fuck?
say?
Wow. I'm supposed to make some noise for that? I didn't know how to react.
No shower for 2 days.
So, all right.
We're still on quick time?
No, quick time with Slime. It's over.
Hakeem's like, yes.
Now, can I finally ask the question?
Yes.
You guys are out loud.
No, wait. No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm humble at myself every time. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You guys are out loud.
Stay with Hakeem.
There you go.
Stay
You got hit records.
Yeah.
You guys are doing. What makes you say, I want to work with this Neptunes?
Okay, I can speak on that. First time I even heard, that I knowingly heard of Pharrell was through your shit.
You know I wanted that props. So I brought
Right. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you 100%. But it kind of organically happened because we didn't go looking for Pharrell. Like, we need a hit record.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Make some calls, boom, boom, boom. First of all, I'm like, our budget ain't that deep to go looking for Pharrell.
Right.
Keep it 100.
Right.
I ran into Pharrell at Dublin's in LA.
With a pool hall.
Right, you know
I
about
sold a
Dublin's.
cigarette in there.
Okay, yeah.
And they kicked me out very fast.
Right.
Okay, yes.
So you know it very well.
Yes. Bubbling and Dublin.
Yes, bubbling and Dublin's. Like, everybody knows the line. So I knew who Pharrell was. I didn't know he knew who I was. I didn't know he was a fan of
He's a big fan of yours.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know.
Big fan of yours.
So he bumps into me. Pharrell comes up to me at Dublin's like, yo, E Swift, like, I'm Pharrell, you know. I'm like, I know who you are, nigga. You popping. He's like, you know,
was his shirt tight at the time?
His shirt was, he didn't have on a tight shirt.
He said medium tight.
It was medium. But it wasn't, you know,
That's what it
wasn't all the way. It was. So he's like, I got some records I want to play you. All right. I invite him up to my house. He comes by my house the next day. He has a cassette, has 2 songs on it. He plays them. They already have the hook on them. I'm like, okay. And it was different than...
We got to set the stage. What year is this? Because you're saying cassette.
Yeah, it was on cassette.
So what year is
it had
this?
to been
98, 97.
98, 97.
Okay. Maybe 99.
So what record did he have out already? Super Thug?
Super Thug.
Oh no.
Yeah. All the pop.
He might even had Mystical. Danger.
Okay. He had Mystical at the time too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
In my opinion, Pharrell's 2 first records was, as Pharrell.
Yeah.
He had records prior to me.
No, as Neptunes.
With total, as
Neptunes. Right.
Excuse me, as the forefront. Because, Neptunes, he had other records with them, but he wasn't on it. He had no input on those records.
Right.
That was the first thing he said to me. He said, no one gives me input. No one gives me credit. He said, the first person that's going to do that is going to be number 1. Wow. And I'm the hot dude at the time. But I'm sitting there with this guy. He got a tight ass shirt, choker and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, and I'm on the exact opposite, baggy jeans.
Right.
No choker. My shit is
Right. No choker.
My shit is down to my dick.
No choker. Pause.
And I just said, I believe you.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not. That's my story. Let's stick with your story.
So he came to my crib, played me the 2 records. I was like, it's not really our sound, but your vision, like, you know, at this time, I'm doing everything. I'm like the main guy.
You're producing everything for the
I'm producing
Alkaholiks.
everything.
And they follow,
98%.
you guys are following J-Ro and you are following his lead, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Per se.
You are Dr. Dre.
I'm saying on the production side.
Yeah.
He making every beat at the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all, like whatever he's telling y'all on the production
So I'm
side.
kind of.
So I want you to keep your thought.
Yeah.
Please keep your thought.
Yeah.
But what make you even think about working with an outside producer? Because you could say, I want to keep all this money for myself.
Right. Because I'm really humble, bro. Like I was really like, if they, honestly, what it came down to, if they like it, I love it.
You wanted the best for the group.
I wanted what's best for all of us.
That's right.
At the time, we're popping damn near as hard as you can on the level we are, like underground, if you want to say.
Nah, you guys were more than underground.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like. Real hip hop shit, however you want to title it.
Man, y'all were doing it.
So we're at a point where we're like, yo, we either gonna go for it or we gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do bigger shit. Pharrell was doing bigger shit. He fucked with us. We love this shit. Let's see what happens. You know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we got more records. Pharrell, we went to Virginia, recorded this song with Pharrell. Wow. After I played it for them, and I had to convince him and J-Ro, like, yo, this might change some shit. You know what I'm saying? They were like,
Nah, this was the same beat, the same record.
Same record.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you this though. I remember distinctly, I was telling Swift, I was like, man, I don't really sound like our type of shit and everything. I said something like, see if you can get some more beats out of him and this and that, and tell him to send a couple more variations or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Just so we can see what else he got.
Right.
And Swift was like, nah, man. He said, this is gonna be a hit ass record, nigga. He said, watch. He said, Pharrell said that when you play this record, when you do it live, he said, you'll
Neptune beats ever.
He'll
How many
sell that
freestyles
shit.
I did to that record?
Yeah.
I got like 12 different freestyles.
Oh shit.
But I remember we went to we flew to Virginia, and to tell you the truth, I knew he was cracking with your shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like that beat. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't like that beat?
I didn't like that beat. I liked your beat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was.
It took a while to get on the same page.
Was y'all beat was harder to me.
Wow.
But I'm gonna tell you this, Pharrell sold that shit. Like Pharrell was like, and he made me think different as a producer. Like, hey, if you got
but how he sell it? Describe it to us.
Because he told us, look, when you start doing this show live in shows, bitches is gonna get on stage and pull their titties out.
He said that?
He said, don't do this song without bitches on stage. And ever since then, we ain't never did a song.
I was like, oh, for real?
Without bitches on stage.
Yo, y'all took his advice.
And we took his advice. And
that's exactly what he said.
And then the first show we did, and we did that song, what happened?
Cracking, nigga. Cracking. That's all the most. People don't realize that
this guy's a visionary.
Titties out. And we start recording everyone with titties out.
He sees titties in the future.
Oh, yeah, he saw it.
Future titties.
Let's bring up Pharrell being the future titty watcher.
Future titty watcher.
He had the vision, bro, and we went with it, and it worked. So, hey, and it was, and it did well for us. So.
That's all the most records we ever sold. Wow. Single wise.
Now, let me just ask y'all, because at the time, Loud is very heavily produced by you.
Yeah.
Produced by
Havoc.
Produced by RZA.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like a discrepancy, bringing it back to the table and saying, yo, Steve, I want to, fuck with a person that I heard, doing something outside of the camp?
Not at all.
Because y'all was very self-contained.
Yeah.
At Loud. Like, we was looking from the outside in. But even Exhibit album, like you said, you produced that. Right. So we're looking like we like I think EFN just alluded to that. We thought you brung Exhibit in. Exhibit was already in.
No, I brought it. We brought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you what made that whole process really easy was Chris Lighty.
Wow.
Chris Lighty made that shit. I'm telling
Chris
you,
has been talked about.
Chris Lighty was our guy. Like he
crazy.
He loved us, bro. Like he made that happen. That was all Chris Lighty. All the behind the scenes, creatively, we got with Pharrell. He came to the crib, played the song, but all the shit, the politics that made it happen, and
And Chris was managing y'all, or Chris was down with Loud?
Chris was doing some consulting with Loud for a minute.
Yo, Chris is a visionary.
And he ain't gonna remember this, but Pusha T was at our studio session.
Yeah.
Wow. Way before
and Angie Martinez was doing the song with Pharrell at that time. Like it was a camp going on. Yeah, but no, Chris Lighty, man, rest in peace. He made moves for us on that. You know what I mean? And he didn't even represent us. He was had a we knew Chris from when we went on tour. Our first big tour as Alkaholiks
with Tribe
was with Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul.
Right.
So he was so we developed a good relationship.
And was y'all opening up for Tribe and De La Soul?
At first we was, and then we started killing shit, and then they was opening for us a couple shows. So we would start taking turns. Yeah, we would take turns with them and De La Soul. It was fun, man.
We did a rotation and shit.
It was a great time.
But
like we started off that tour. This was our first big shit as Alkaholiks. So we started off that tour driving ourselves. We rented a Cadillac, had all our fucking
followed their tour buses. They got tour buses. We behind us.
Yeah. So we, by the end of that tour, we had a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? So we worked our way up. You know? Yeah. So
it was an experience like a motherfucker.
Sure.
The power of Drink Champs, they all just text us, and there's a picture with Drake and Kanye West together. God damn it.
That's big. That's big. Good shit.
I mean, we did
that. It took a minute.
Y'all did that.
We did that.
Yeah. Own that shit, man.
Cheese Louise, Papa Cheese. So, there was no hold back, because although the record is not commercial at all.
Right.
But Pharrell's name was commercial because he had the success of Super Thug, Oh No.
All that.
By the way, you have no idea how many people I brung Pharrell to. I brung him to Jay-Z, I brung him to Nas. And they was telling me, I swear to God, they were saying, yo, his chain is too tight.
They told you that?
Yeah, I said this is
No, I know you said that, but they told you that?
Yeah, I forget which one was which. And then the other one was like, yo, your man's shirt, man, can he breathe? And I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, I'm the furthest thing about thinking about that because that's the first thing
but
that
they
I
only
thought
looking
of.
at Pharrell, not Chad at all?
Chad wasn't around. I don't know.
Chad was around, but Chad was so
we gotta give props to Chad, bro.
Of course.
Chad is the man. Chad is the man as well. But what I'm trying to say is, Pharrell has always been the forefront of the group.
Yep.
Right? And Pharrell wasn't shy.
Yeah.
Like the thing about it is, I told him, I told him when he sat right here where y'all brothers are sitting right now.
Yeah.
And I said, do you remember what you told me the first time? And he goes, no. And I said, you told me that if I listen to you, I'll go number one. Mm-hmm. And you also told me, do not close my album out without your beat being the last. And he's so humble now because he's rich and shit. Mm-hmm. He's like rich, right? So he's so humble that he went like this because he could not debate with me. Mm-hmm. He couldn't even fathom of how cocky he was back then because the more money he made, the more humble he became. This is great. I like that too.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
That's the way it should.
I like that too, but I say that to say this. Was there any discrepancies between you and the label, or between you and you fellas to say that, you know what? Even because that beat is not commercial to me at all. That beat is really hip hop.
Right.
But people could have took it as commercial because of the other success of his records prior to that. Did you ever receive any backlash for that? Like, oh, the Licks is trying to go
we got that. But see, the whole thing is that we thought that if we were gonna do a radio sounding song, like that song's a radio song. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way it moves and shit. But we said if we're gonna do it our way, radio. And it sold a lot of records, but it wasn't because of radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that shit
other
was,
shit.
I'm gonna say this: Loud let us do what we wanted.
See,
period. And that was one of the key things that kept us there for fucking 10, 12 years. It's like we had A&Rs, but we didn't have A&R. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have nobody sitting in there like, yo, that's a radio single. We turned in an album, and that was the album. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
They didn't fuck with your creative control.
But it was working though at that time. You know what I'm saying? So you're going gold and shit like that. But
Loud was doing it.
And that was with every group. Steve would try to come and sit in the studio a couple times but it was unnecessary. Like we turned in albums and that was it. Like there wasn't no go back and fix this, go back and we need one of these kind of songs.
It didn't seem like that vibe though.
No, not at all.
So let's turn to the part where you guys didn't want to be at Loud. What was that point? Like,
where was that a point?
Or was that ever a point?
It was never a point.
Nah, they shut the doors, man. They put everybody on the shelf.
Loud
like
closed.
But it's Sony bought. That's why I got my
Sony bought him out.
Right
Sony bought it.
When Sony bought him out, that was it.
And then it was Loud Sony.
Yeah. And then his album came out, his solo album came out, Rap Life, right when that transition happened. Actually, his album was already released right when that transition happened.
In Loud, transitioned into Sony.
Right.
Loud BMG, because it's Loud BMG, correct?
Loud BMG going into Loud Sony.
Yeah. Going into Loud Sony. Now, BMG let y'all do whatever the fuck you want.
But I got signed straight to Sony.
Sony's you got signed straight to Sony?
Sony, no. You were in the transition.
Oh, okay.
So your album was technically on Loud BMG. Sony bought all the rights.
Steve took me to Sony, but I don't think it was Loud. It was just straight Sony.
Yeah. So it was.
Wow.
And it was just a weird time for everybody. Like Loud wasn't used to these kind of merger. Like it was just a weird space. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Once they dissolved the label, then we were on our own to do whatever we wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
how'd you prefer? You would have stayed with Loud. Stay with Steve.
Loud took care of us, bro. That was family.
Steve, who's the
Rich
staff
Isaacson.
man? Rich Isaacson.
Yes.
That's his exact name.
Love you, Rich. Like Rich kept us.
Big up to Rich.
He was the president of Def Jam a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He got a position.
They took care of their artists. Like.
And shout out to the street teams. Buddha at the street teams, man. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. No, I couldn't ask for a better label to be on. Like to really go through that whole experience with Loud was definitely.
Steve Rifkin would love to hear that.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I just had dinner with him the other day.
Oh yeah, give it up for Steve. That's my guy.
He was mad as hell at me.
I spent holidays with his family.
He was
like
mad as hell at me.
About the Kanye episode.
He said, you let Kanye call me a white boy? I ain't let Kanye do shit.
Kanye call him a white boy? That's bad?
Well, the way he don't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like someone called me a Cuban boy. Okay.
He was offended.
Island boy.
I'm just trying to make it.
It's impossible. He said I'm Peruvian.
Impossible.
Are you Island boy?
No, I'm not. I am a city boy.
No, you Island boy. You Puerto Rican. Island boy.
No, I am New York Rican.
New York.
That's still island.
Difference.
New York is an island boy.
No, you peninsula boy.
I'm a peninsula boy.
So,
Ace of Spades.
you guys go on tour.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first tour you said you guys went on with King
The first big one with us was with Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul.
That's dope. That's crazy.
But we did the Wu-Tang one before that, but I was like, remember they used to do this shit, the promotional tour, where they give you like 30 dates, but they don't pay you. They
don't
give
pay you
the
at
per diem.
all.
That was after this.
Yeah, you got per diem.
Nah, the Tribe Called Quest was after
That was like early.
that was our first 2 singles, so I'm imagining we went on tour with Tribe after we just.
But Tribe was on Jive at this time.
Yeah.
So how does Loud and Jive make this deal for y'all to go on tour, even though it's promotion?
It wasn't even. It had nothing to do with the label.
That's why we was in the Cadillac, nigga. They had tour buses. They labels kicked in. Loud didn't kick in shit with the rental car money, nigga. Like,
They gave us a little.
Artists, we didn't give a fuck. We was young, healthy.
And this is a national tour?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We
30
We
days.
went all the way
30
to the East
days,
Coast,
easy.
all the way back.
Easy 30.
No
30
money.
days.
Zilch.
I tell you what though.
Y'all fucked a lot of bitches.
Yes. Yes.
Make some noise, fucked a lot of bitches.
What we did. What we did though.
Because everybody thought y'all was Puerto Rican.
We had to tell.
Oh yeah, I just got that today. I was at the mall and everybody wanted to come up to me talking Spanish. I was like, no. Let me stop you right
Spanish
here.
though.
I don't know it. I know English.
So,
like, I'm
because
sorry.
for the record, let's just let the people know. What's your nationality?
I'm black.
Black.
Light skin, black
I'm
dude.
light skin. Like I got Creole in my
You're
family.
not Mexican?
In the back. No, not at all.
I'll be sure.
I thought one of y'all was Mexican. None of y'all Mexican?
No Hispanics.
And my name Rico. No
And your
Spanish.
name Rico.
Yeah, my government is Rico.
No.
You Cuban, man.
I'm
Come
from
on,
Columbus,
Tash. You
Ohio.
Cuban.
Light skin,
Somewhere
black
in there.
dude. But
You're black too.
that was my announcement though, because
You're announcing you're Cuban?
no, I'm announcing
You got another teammate.
No, I'm announcing that all the light skinned people all over the earth have declared me their leader.
Oh, is that right?
So,
You, Albie Shore, and Drake?
So yeah, so shout out
You,
to all the
Albie
light skin.
Damn, you, Albie Shore and Drake.
Yeah, that's my comrades right there. Light skin love to all the light skin brothers.
Jesus.
It's been good.
It's been fantastic.
Dale, chico.
I got to take a pee-pees.
PBs.
I got to take a pee-pee. I'm sorry, E. I can't let you leave. I got to take another shot with you.
Let's do it.
Oh, we taking shots with E Swift?
Close up. I mean, I'll take it.
I'll take a shot with you, bro. Like,
Let's do it.
But
I'm still a work in progress.
I'm a work in progress.
I'm still a work in
So you gonna
progress.
lock the door?
I'll just salute y'all.
We locking doors
I thought you just said he could go lock the door. I said, wait a minute, my brother. We're not.
I just opened this new little bottle.
We're not in safety like that. We don't need to lock no doors around
I'm
here.
gonna sit this shot out.
No,
that's not the way this
Hakeem,
work,
you
huh?
cannot do it.
It's not the way it work, huh?
Come on, I'm gonna take a BB2. I'm gonna take a BB2. Let's go.
Wait, let's take a shot and take a pee-pee. Come on.
Oh, let's take a shot, take a BB.
Yeah, take the shot and the pee-pee. That's the way it works.
Take a shot,
shots. All right.
BB shots.
Pee-pee shot, I like it.
All right.
Y'all gonna have me sitting still for like an hour after this.
No, this is how you gotta endure a week.
Dale, cabrón.
Hakeem, this is what we do.
Bangada. That's it.
And we die every time.
Okay, you
So I
gotta.
try to give you the minimum.
We
but-
gotta finish the shot though. And
Yeah, we gonna finish it.
then we come
All right,
back.
guys. Chichi get the yayo?
Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As many of y'all know, Drink Champs wants to give flowers while people are here to receive them. Giving flowers and celebrating our legends while they can still smell them. We have partnered with What the Flower to create this movement where everyone can give flowers to the legends in their lives. You can now order a custom flower box for the someone you want to show appreciation to by visiting www.wtflower.com and place your orders now.
This is fire. I love this.
Alright, we don't know if y'all know our show is about giving flowers. So we want to give y'all flowers while you're here. So many people want to give people flowers when they gone and that's not us. Our show is about giving people their flowers while they're alive, showing them face to face, man to man, eye to eye, that we love y'all, we appreciate y'all, we understand what you did for hip hop, and we love what you did for hip hop. And if it wasn't for y'all in certain ways, it probably wouldn't even be
Y'all
us.
legends, man.
So we
man,
want to always do that, and we want y'all to have y'all flowers face to face, man to man.
Oh shit! It's gonna go. Oh shit!
And J-Ro got his too. So please take it to J-Ro as well.
Wow.
And those are gold-plated roses that last 10 years.
Wow.
So please don't throw them away. They're gold-plated roses.
Wow. This
Shout out to
is
What the
amazing.
Flowers MIA at What the Flowers.
You good? You good?
All right,
Yo, can y'all catch this?
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Yo, hey man,
Yes.
we definitely.
Nah, we
appreciate
love
it.
y'all,
That's the
man.
first time I seen
Y'all
something like this.
legends,
Nah,
man.
we only the
Y'all-
second one to
this
get
is-
these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all, we just started this recently, but y'all like the 10th, to be honest.
Okay, I'll take that.
No, but it's beautiful. But
This
because
is
you know
dope.
why?
This is dope.
You know, we say that, and you know, being a hip hop legend clarifies you as a superhero. I'm not trying to floss, but the other day, people hit me to go on this Twitter conversation, right? And this Twitter conversation occurred about the harder they fall. And then, you know, it's Twitter conversation with Jay-Z and all these people. And then Jay-Z asked me, well, what do you think about the movie? And I said, this is the X-Men. And he goes, well, what do you mean by the X-Men? I said, I feel like that's what hip-hop is.
Right.
We're all the X-Men. Everyone has a special power.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just like the X-Men. Like, everyone has a special power. Everyone has a, you know, all right, cool. The illest DJ, the illest fucking the bar hooks, the illest fucking, you know, such and such, the illest fucking way to discover. But it's all X-Men quality shit. I feel like all of us are superheroes. I feel like, and not only we're superheroes, but we're birthing superheroes.
Wow. Right. That part.
And I just want to show y'all love to y'all face. Y'all are real legends.
Wow, man.
Real legends. We respect you. We want to continue to show you guys love. And That's what it is, man. You brothers are legends.
And real quick, I just want to say real quick, man, like, legitimately, like, when we say you guys are legends, you guys are legends.
No, serious.
I appreciate
There will be no drink champs. And I say, like, you know, obviously there could be a drink champs without the Alkaholiks, but in hip-hop terms,
Right.
there is a direct lineage
Yes.
to what you guys did.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And for myself, like, I was super inspired by you guys. I love you guys. I'm Miami by way of LA.
Right.
So, and the way that I love hip hop, you guys spoke to me personally. And I love everything you guys did, man, for the West Coast and for hip hop in
This
general.
is a dope,
Man,
And still do it.
ass
We
shit.
appreciate y'all.
So
This
thank you
bigger than
guys.
a Subway fucking Soul Train Award. This is big, man.
Yo, this is
I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna tear it up. Nobody's ever told me nothing like that before.
Nah,
I was
man,
tripping, man.
we thank
That
you
came
guys,
out of
man.
nowhere. We appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you guys, man. We
Hands
love
down,
you guys,
dopest shit
man.
on the
Likewise,
internet.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It's the
congratulations to y'all, bro.
Nah,
Like,
thank
you
you.
know, we've known each, like,
We all young,
we know each other for a while, man. And to
this
see
show is-
my
You guys,
people winning.
you guys might not remember, but you guys been on my mixtape.
Oh, no,
for years.
that's what I'm saying.
I met y'all
Of
throughout
course.
the years.
Hey, man,
Of course,
where you
of
go?
course.
Where the homeboy go?
You be-
No,
yeah,
check this
of
out.
course.
Hold on, in closing, this dude bet me. We was back at the house and everything.
Yeah.
And remember that I came to your I forgot what show you. I mean, when I came and freestyled at your show. Remember?
You've done a lot of shit.
right.
A lot of shit,
But
bro.
he bet me some money that I couldn't remember the rap I said on your show.
Yeah, but hold on.
And I remembered
I was
it.
about to ask
You
you what it
remembered
was.
it?
Party people, this catastrophe from the world famous alcoholic clique. I'm chilling with the homeboys, DJ EFN. Listen, you know you fucking with tonight. Hydraulic, alcoholic, hydro water. I can't tell you what my plan is. Y'all be quick to try and spoil it. I call it like I see it. I 3-2-3 it. My life is like a movie, so we had to DVD it. I be with my homie Scotty from the YAs. We smoking okie dokie like Smokey from Fridays. My mind plays tricks on y'all who wanna do it. Nigga, if the fuse fit, rockin' with your new shit. I spit that dangerous language. Some niggas bang that gay shit. You ain't the one for action. I ain't the one to play with. Fuck if you rich or famous. You do the calculations. You up the mansion hiding. I'm up the street on dating, skating, waiting, patient for the click to pick a victim. Alcoholics, King T, peep the hoes they kick it with them. Models and actresses, bounce off our mattresses. King T a pimp with his, Katash a Mac with his. I come and smack your backwards, Katash and the motherfucking shit in it to win with DJ EFN. We just blend this shit like juice and gin. We come through, nigga, we got 100,000 to spend. Who wanna do it? It's liquid movement, fucking power movement. Everything is home improvement. I pass the mic to J. Rowe, cause he wanna be the next one to flow. I put it down, we straight professional since 94. It's going down like this, don't even trip. It's catastrophe, you motherfucking bitches.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you that. I feel like I'm a certified alcoholic, right? Of course. But I have no memory. How the fuck do you have all your memory?
I don't, nigga. I played his shit so much that it's like a song, like a Isley Brothers song or something that you just hear so much you just know the words.
Oh, I thought you just had your.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember.
Wednesday, nigga.
Our second album, when we were mastering you probably not gonna remember this. We was mastering our second album. You were in the room.
Battery Studios.
When mastering.
Okay,
I forget the name, Oasis or some shit.
Yeah, okay, it's in New York. For sure.
Yeah, it's in New York. We're mastering our album in one studio. You're in the next one mastering your shit. I actually think that's when I heard the first time I heard the joints you did with Pharrell.
Okay,
and I was like, oh, we need.
Yeah, you told 98.
We need to turn a couple more knobs over here because your shit was. Yeah.
This was. You been talking about Pharrell? I didn't get it until you did your joint. So I heard what? I heard other things like maybe one or two songs. But when I heard that, I realized that he's a hip hop motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
He didn't dress hip hop at the time.
I know.
He almost dressed like Prince, almost.
But there was a lot of that going on. Though. It wasn't like rare to see somebody. Yeah, it was like that. I don't know what it was, but
no. But
he always had to have
his own shit.
Yeah, you had to be baggy.
Carhartt. You know what I'm saying? He had to dance like this.
Yeah, you know that move. Yeah.
Great dance move, man. Let's go. I'm in. Let's go. Let's dance, bro.
I can't dance for shit.
But hey, our first video, I got it bad, y'all. I had on the hat.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Yo, this is the best dance ever.
Yeah, the best. We only had a couple moves.
That's a two-step. Because you ain't really playing yourself.
Yeah. You're like, fuck you, bitch, motherfucker, I'm in.
Tresh had that shit down pat. Tresh killed it.
Tresh is the best.
He was the best. Out that shit.
Tresh took it.
Yeah, he did that. That's what LeBron gets his shit from.
Oh yeah, he did that joint.
Think about it.
He killed that.
Real shit though, man.
That's crazy. Yo, listen. Again, let me reiterate this. You guys are legends. We appreciate you guys.
We love you guys, man.
Back at you, man. Back at you, time.
We just want to keep bigging you up because that's what this show is about. The show is about making sure our legends know that they're legends. Our legends know that they're, in the right place in history. Because sometimes, it's even me. I feel like that sometimes. Like, I made up this word slime, and I made up this word jump off, and I made this word haterade, and they don't pick me up.
Did you make up trees? Just to be clear.
I didn't make up the word trees. It's definitely the Terror Squad people. I don't know which one of them.
Okay. Just to be clear.
But I participated a little bit.
That's what I'm
I did. I had a lot of fun.
Okay.
But it's not what this is about right now. What it's about right now is making sure you guys really understand the importance of your legacy.
Thank you.
I mean, it's very important. One of the first guys we ever seen from the West Coast spitting bars. Bars.
Right.
To us. To me, excuse me. Let me not claim the whole East Coast. I don't want everyone. Because I'm wrong, I don't want everybody. Fuck the East Coast. Y'all didn't know we had bars before the Alkaholiks. I don't want that.
Because you get King T was kicking
bars.
I definitely don't mean it that way. But that's the reason why I said, let me take it for me. Bars, concept, the ability to have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
One of my favorite rappers ever is Biz Markie. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And it wasn't because Biz was lyrical. It wasn't because Biz was.
But he was lyrical too.
Out of this
in his own way.
But I'm gonna tell you why Biz was. Biz knew how to have fun.
Yep.
Real talk.
And of course I met Biz, but I've never really hung out and to know if this is true.
Yeah.
But his raps reflected it that much that I just believed him.
Yep.
And that's how I feel about y'all.
Yeah.
Is, I didn't really get drunk with you that day because you came drunk already.
Yeah.
I wanted to get drunk. I was like,
it was over before.
You would have been enabling.
Drunk. And it's like, damn, he came drunk already. Jeez Louise. Like, well, I'm gonna claim some of it. Like, take a shot with me. And it's like, damn, this might not be good.
It was like 2 a.m. No, it was daytime. I'm tripping.
Sun was up, it was definitely daytime. We playing ping pong.
Yeah.
And I said, this nigga over here rapping over everything.
Everything.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this is what, to me, hip hop is. EFN, N.O.R.E, Drink Champs, we're not shit without saying to the people who came before us, the people that came in the middle of us and the people that came after us, how much we love and how much we appreciate it. Other than that, this shit would never be here.
No, this is for you guys.
We understand our legends, and we wanted to have a platform for our legends to come whenever they want to talk about. You want to talk about your new weed line? I think you got a weed line.
Smokeaholiks.
Come to us. Smokeaholiks.
That's what we got you some one time.
Smokeaholiks in the building. Shit had me coughing. I smoked it. I was taking a shit in my bathroom. And I smoked it.
That's the perfect time.
The tip is very serious. And I did not know. And I'm like,
yeah, our shit is serious. Smokeaholiks coming soon.
Coming soon. That's what I'm saying.
So we want y'all to know y'all appreciate it. Y'all loved. And we fuck with y'all at Drink Champs. And it was for y'all home back then. It's y'all home in the middle. And this will be y'all home to the end.
Appreciate you.
Salute. We love and respect you.
Salute,
motherfucker.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. And I'm with my hat. You want me to the front?
Yeah.